My beloved child, lean in closely. What I'm about to share is no mere coincidence. The help you've been longing for is already on its way, sent directly by my hand. But before it arrives, there's a vital truth you must grasp. This message holds the key to unlocking the very breakthrough you've been praying for. Don't let doubt or distraction steal this moment from you, because every word ahead is intentionally crafted to prepare your heart for what's about to unfold. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal will shift everything in your life. I carry the scars in my hands to remind you of the depth of my love. Each day, I hold you close to my heart, longing for you to understand that my love is unwavering and steadfast. Bring me your burdens, your fears, and all your prayer requests. Your heart is safe with me, and nothing good you desire is beyond my power. Trust me with your dreams, your struggles, and your doubts. Let your faith shield you from discouragement, for I am with you through every trial. Do not be disheartened by your challenges, for I use them to shape and refine you. Every difficulty has a purpose, even if you cannot yet see it. I am working all things together for your good. Cling tightly to your faith. It will anchor you in life's storms and guide you to the light of hope. I am leading you out of this season of struggle, so believe with all your heart. My plans for you are filled with goodness, joy, and abundance. Do not let fear or doubt take root, for they are not from me. I have prepared a future for you overflowing with blessings, peace, and prosperity. Yet the journey is not just about the destination. It is about the transformation that happens along the way. Every trial you face and every challenge you endure is part of a greater plan. Through these moments, I am teaching you lessons that will strengthen your character, refine your heart, and deepen your understanding of my love and faithfulness. Do not grow weary in this process. Each step of faith is laying a foundation for the greatness I have planned for your life. I know there are times when the path seems difficult and the weight of the journey feels too heavy. Even then, I am with you, guiding and supporting you. My resources are limitless, my strength unwavering, and my courage is yours whenever you need it. All you have to do is ask. Lean on me with all your heart, and you will find everything you need to move forward. I will grant you wisdom in your uncertainty, peace in your anxiety, and strength in your weakness. I am working all things together for your good, and every step you take, however small, is significant to me. Your faith, perseverance, and willingness to trust me in the unseen moments build a life that reflects my glory. The greatness I have planned for you is not just about material success or worldly achievements, but about a life full of purpose, joy, and deep connection with me. Stay close to my heart, and let me guide you into the fullness of the life I have designed for you. We will walk this journey together, and you will see that my plans are good, perfect, and filled with hope. When the time comes, I will pour out abundant blessings beyond what you can imagine. But those blessings carry responsibility. I am preparing you to be a faithful steward of my gifts. Let wisdom and grace guide your actions so that success does not lead you astray with passing thoughts or distractions. Instead, let your heart remain anchored in me. As you grow in faith and wisdom, you will see that my plans for you are perfect and that my love will sustain you through every season of life. So trust me. Walk with me and know that my hand is upon you, guiding, protecting, and blessing you every step of the way. Your future is bright and my promises are true. Cling to them, for I will never let you go. Every achievement in your life, every completed project, is a reflection of my hand at work in you. Nothing you accomplish is apart from my guidance and provision. Every blessing, opportunity, and breakthrough is my gift to you, sent with love and purpose. Open your eyes and your heart to all the ways I pour out my love upon you. From the moment you wake to the time you close your eyes at night, I surround you with my tender, powerful, and eternal love. My presence is in the sunlight that warms your face, in each breath that fills your lungs, and in the peace that settles your soul. You have asked me to show you how much I love you, and I am answering your prayer. My love for you is vast and endless, and I am speaking directly to your heart right now. Through the quiet whispers of my spirit and the eternal truth of my word, I reveal the depth of my care for you. My presence wraps around you, bringing peace and assurance. Feel my hand upon you, steadying your steps and guiding you forward with purpose. Every time you feel uncertain or overwhelmed, know that I walk beside you. My voice, full of encouragement and truth, whispers gently to your soul, reminding you of your identity and the wonderful plans I have for your life. I remind you that you are cherished, and I delight in the journey we share. You are never alone. I am with you always. Whether you stand on the mountaintops of joy or walk through valleys of struggle, my eyes are upon you continually, watching over you with unwavering love and care. I celebrate every step you take toward me, no matter how small or hesitant it may seem. Each act of faith, including the quiet ones, brings me great joy. Let my presence fill your heart with peace, courage, and confidence. I am your constant companion, your guide through life's uncertainties, and your greatest encourager when you feel weary. Together, we will move forward into the fullness of life I have prepared for you, a life overflowing with my love, grace, and blessing. I am crafting a journey rich with purpose and beauty for you. In every challenge, I am shaping your character and drawing you closer to me. When you are weak, I will be your strength. When you are unsure, I will light your path. My plans are not just good, they are perfect, leading you into a future filled with hope and abundance. Rest in my promises, for they never change. Let these truths settle deeply within your heart. You are mine, and my love for you is steadfast. Lift your eyes to me when you feel overwhelmed, and let me carry your burdens. Together we will overcome each obstacle and celebrate every victory. You are never alone, and my love will guide you through every season of your life. I am with you always, leading you into a life filled with peace, joy, and the assurance of my unfailing presence. Walk boldly on the path of righteousness, for it leads to true life, peace, and fulfillment. Seek me with all your heart, and you will find me. Let my word guide you like a lamp, illuminating your way. Inscribe my commands upon your heart. As you draw near to me, you will come to know me in deeper, more intimate ways. You will discover that my love is steadfast, my promises are true, and my plans for you are perfect. Learn to walk by faith, not by sight. Trust in my unseen hand, even when the road ahead is uncertain. My ways are higher than yours, and my thoughts higher than your own. Do not rely solely on what your eyes can see, for I am at work in realms you cannot see, orchestrating every detail for your good. Let your faith be a steadfast anchor, holding you firm through every storm. Believe in my love, rest in my promises, and know that I am your God, forever faithful and unchanging. Let these truths sink deep into your heart. I am here with you, guiding you with unfailing love, strengthening you when you feel weak, and filling you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Every step you take, however small, is precious to me. I delight in walking alongside you, watching you grow in faith and courage. When the path is uncertain, I am your light, illuminating the way and ensuring you never walk alone. We will move forward into the beautiful plans I have prepared for you, plans filled with hope, purpose, and immeasurable joy. I have crafted every detail with your good in mind, and I will equip you with everything you need to succeed. Trust my timing, even when it feels difficult, for I see the bigger picture and know what lies ahead. Allow my love to anchor you and my wisdom to guide you, leading you toward a future filled with promise. As we journey together, keep your heart open to the blessings I pour into your life. My presence is your constant companion, offering comfort in sorrow, strength in trial, and celebration in triumph. Rest in the assurance that my plans for you are good and my love unchanging. You are mine, and nothing can separate you from the life I have destined for you. Move forward with confidence, knowing I am always with you, shaping your story with grace and care. When you look at your life through natural eyes, the problems may seem endless and overwhelming, but I urge you to see through the eyes of faith. a faith so steadfast and powerful that it believes nothing is impossible for me. I am the God who can transform all things for your good. Cling tightly to my love, your refuge and strength, even when storms rage around you. My hand holds you securely. I have heard your cries, all of them. The tears you believed had gone unnoticed have touched my heart and moved me to act on your behalf. I am here, proving that I have never abandoned you, not even for a moment. When doubt clouds your heart or fear whispers lies to your soul, remember this truth. Even in the densest fog, you walk securely with me. You may not see the path ahead, but I am guiding every step. Even if you find yourself running through enemy territory, know that you are under my divine protection. In every battle you face, I am your shield and defender. My presence surrounds you like a fortress, keeping you safe from harm. You are never alone in your trials, for I am with you in both struggle and victory, in joy and in sorrow. When your soul grows weary and your strength is spent, come to me and find the rest your heart longs for. Lay your burdens at my feet, every worry, every weight. In my presence you will find renewal, peace, and a sense of belonging. I see every tear you shed and hear every silent cry for help. Nothing escapes my notice, and my heart is moved by your struggles. I am here, ready to lift you up, to breathe new life into your spirit, and to remind you that you are never alone. Even at the end of the hardest days, when your heart is heavy and the road seems endless, you can always find comfort in my arms. I am your refuge, your comforter, and your healer. My love surrounds you like a warm embrace, soothing the places within you that feel broken or forgotten. Let my love fill the empty spaces of your soul, casting out fear, doubt, and loneliness. Remember this unchanging truth: you are mine, and I will never let you go. No matter how far you feel or how lost or overwhelmed you may seem, my hand is always reaching out to guide you back to me. Even when the storms of life rage around you, I am your anchor, holding you steady. You are precious to me, and I delight in caring for you, walking with you through every valley and over every mountain. Let my unwavering love be the foundation upon which you stand, your constant source of strength and hope. We will face every challenge that comes, and we will discover joy and purpose on the path ahead. I am shaping you for greater things. Each trial you endure refines you, strengthening your faith and drawing you closer to me. My plans for you are good, and my promises are unshakable. Let my presence be your safe haven, where you find rest and renewal. Lean into my grace, for it is sufficient for every moment and every need. You are mine, and my love for you is eternal, unchanging, and perfect. Take a moment now to rest in me. Breathe deeply and release every worry weighing on your heart. I am here, ready to carry those burdens for you, and to fill your soul with peace and courage. Trust my love, for together we will move forward into the beautiful future I have prepared for you. My arms are open, my voice is calling, and my heart is always ready to welcome you home. Come to me and let us spend precious time together. Bring your heart to me as it is, with all its joys, fears, and burdens. Cry if you need to, speak openly, and do not be afraid to tell me the truth. I will never turn away from you or judge you for your pain, doubts, or mistakes. I know you completely because I created you, shaping you with care and love. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and my love for you is unwavering and unconditional. What others say or think of you does not define your worth. I see your true value, and it is precious to me. I know how words and actions have hurt you, leaving scars on your heart. Even in those painful moments, I was there, lifting you up when you thought you could not stand, being the strength beneath your feet when you felt too weak to keep going. Look back and see how I have sustained you through every trial. When you fell, I carried you. When you felt broken, I began restoring you piece by piece. You are no longer who you once were. You are stronger, refined by adversity. Your enemies, those who sought to harm you, have been left behind in defeat, and you now stand in the light of my blessing and favor. Though your pain was great, it was never wasted. It shaped you into someone more resilient, more compassionate, and more aware of my presence. Your faith has grown, becoming a steadfast anchor in life's storms, and your love for me has deepened into a wellspring of hope and strength that will never run dry. Rest in the knowledge that you are mine. I have seen every tear and heard every whispered prayer. I have walked with you through every trial you have faced, even when you felt alone. Let your heart find peace in my presence, for here you are truly safe, truly known, and deeply loved. My arms are always open, ready to embrace you and bring comfort to your soul. We will move forward into the plans I have lovingly prepared for you, plans filled with purpose, joy, and unshakable hope. Trust my guidance, even when the way seems unclear. I am leading you to a life abundant with blessings and fulfillment. You may not see the full picture yet, but every step we take together is part of the beautiful story I am crafting just for you. I delight in every moment we share, your quiet prayers, your acts of kindness, and your moments of surrender. You are mine, and my love for you is eternal. It never wavers, no matter what you face or how far you feel from me. Return to me in every moment of doubt, and I will remind you of who you are, precious, cherished, and securely held in my hands. We will walk toward a future filled with promise. My peace will guard your heart, and my joy will be your strength. Rest in me, knowing I am with you always. Here we are, just you and me, together in the quiet of this moment. I hear every word you speak and every sigh of your heart. Continue to pour out all that is within you, for I am here, listening without interruption or judgment. When you finish speaking, close your eyes and feel my presence. Let my love fill the empty spaces of your heart as I whisper, I love you. My love is eternal, unchanging, and greater than anything you can imagine. Draw near to me and let me carry your burdens. I do not want you to suffer unnecessarily or believe this is the end of your story. This season of difficulty is not your final destination. It is part of your journey. My love will sustain you, and you will emerge stronger, braver, and more victorious than before. Though your enemies may try to harm you, and though trials and burdens weigh heavily upon you, they will not break you. They will refine you, shaping you into someone even more resilient and filled with faith. I am your protector and your guide, and nothing can separate you from my love. When night falls and tears stream down your face, know that I see each drop. I understand your pain and the concerns weighing on your heart. I do not overlook your struggles. I am with you in the midst of them, offering comfort and peace. Do not give up on all you have worked so hard to achieve because of burdens others have placed upon you. Those burdens are not meant to define you or determine your future. Take my hand and trust me to walk with you on this path of faith. We will move forward, step by step, toward the plans I have prepared for you. Let me examine your heart and give you wisdom, guiding each decision so it aligns with the good plans I have for you. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you in every step, every challenge, and every moment of joy or sorrow. I am your ever-present help, the foundation that cannot be shaken, and your greatest supporter. When the road feels uncertain or life seems too heavy, lean into my strength. I am here to carry you, to guide you, and to remind you that you are never on this road by yourself. My presence surrounds you, filling your heart with peace and courage. I have designed a life of purpose, peace, and joy just for you. Together, we will move toward the future I have prepared, a future overflowing with blessings and opportunities. I see the potential within you, the dreams I have placed in your heart, and the resilience I have built in your spirit. We will walk hand in hand, overcoming each obstacle and celebrating each victory. You do not need all the answers or all the strength. I am your source of wisdom and power. Allow my love to anchor you, my word to guide you, and my promises to fill you with hope. I delight in walking this journey with you, watching you grow and seeing your faith deepen. Together, we will create a story of trust, triumph, and unshakable joy. Rest in the assurance that I am with you always, leading you into the abundant life I have promised. Here we are, just you and I, in this quiet and sacred moment. I am here, fully present, listening to the deepest parts of your heart as you pour out your fears, hopes, and burdens. Let your words flow freely. There is no need to hold back. I hear every cry, every whisper, and I treasure your honesty. When you have spoken all that is on your heart, close your eyes, feel my presence surrounding you, and hear me gently say, I love you. My love is eternal, unshaken by any circumstance, and strong enough to carry you through any storm. Draw near to me. I see the difficulties you face, and I want you to know this season is not the end of your story. Yes, the road has been hard, and the weight of your trials may seem unbearable at times, but my love will sustain you, giving you the strength you need to endure and overcome. You will not merely survive, you will thrive. Out of this hardship, you will emerge stronger, braver, and more deeply anchored in your faith. Your enemies and the challenges before you may try to discourage you, but they will not prevail. These trials, though painful, are refining you, transforming you into the person I created you to be. When darkness falls and tears stream down your face, I hold you close. I see your pain and the worries burdening your heart. I understand how you feel, and I am moved by your struggles. Yet do not let these burdens convince you to abandon all you have achieved. You are more resilient than you realize, and with my help, you will rise above the weight others try to place on you. Take my hand, and together let us walk this path of faith. You are not meant to carry these burdens alone. Trust me to guide your steps, to grant you wisdom and discernment in every decision. Let me examine your heart and show you the way forward. We will navigate each challenge, and I will lead you to a place of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Remember that I am your God, your refuge, and your ever-present help. Rest in my love, and let it renew your spirit. With me by your side, you will find the strength to face tomorrow and the hope to embrace everything that lies ahead. Today, as confusion and uncertainty swirl around you, I call you to lean not on your own strength alone. Yes, be courageous and strive for excellence in all you do, but never forget to lean on me, the source of your strength. When victory comes, the blessings are not only a result of your talents or efforts, but also a gift from my hand. Do not let success draw you away from me. Instead, let it bring you closer, filling your heart with gratitude. You are neither weak nor lacking. You are brave and capable, and I see your courage from my throne. Others see it too. Your faith, perseverance, and loyalty inspire those around you, even when you are unaware. For these qualities, I will continue to bless and strengthen you for the journey ahead. You have committed to walk with me, and I honor that covenant. I delight in hearing you remind me of my promises. When you call upon me and declare the truths I have given you, it gladdens my heart. It is a sign of your trust and faith, and it moves me to bless you even more abundantly. Do not shrink back from life's challenges or hide when affliction comes. If someone speaks ill of you or tries to harm you, I will give you the boldness to confront them and stand firm in truth. You are never alone in these battles, for I am with you, empowering and guiding your every step. I remain near in every season of your life, whether in times of joy or moments of trial. My presence never wavers, and my love for you has no end. I see your struggles, hear your prayers, and walk with you through every step of your journey. When life feels too heavy, rest in my strength. I am your refuge, your comfort, and your source of unshakable peace. Let these truths anchor your heart when confusion and fear threaten to overwhelm you. You are never alone. I am with you always. Trust me with all your heart, for I am your provider and your unwavering support. I have equipped you with everything necessary to face your challenges, and I will never let you fall. When the way seems uncertain, I guide you with a love that is both tender and strong. My plans for you are filled with hope, purpose, and joy. We will navigate the storms together, and we will celebrate every victory. Do not let fear take hold, for my presence is your shield, and my promises are your foundation. Take courage in knowing that I am here, ready to lift you and carry you forward. Every step you take in faith brings us closer to the fulfillment of the beautiful future I have designed for you. Let my love fill your heart, and let my peace calm your spirit. We will overcome every obstacle, and we will triumph. Rest in me, knowing you are cherished beyond measure and held securely in my embrace. You are still the person I created, but your heart has undergone a beautiful transformation. You no longer cling to hatred or resentment. When you wake each day, your soul is free from bitterness, and your words no longer aim to wound those who have wronged you. This change within you is proof of my work in your life, of my power and my grace. Vengeance is mine, not yours. Do not lift your hand against anyone or rejoice when your enemies fall. Resist the temptation to act as they do or follow their ways. If you lower yourself to their level, it will only drain your strength, disrupt my plans for you, and lead you down a path of ruin. Instead, keep your eyes fixed on the way I have prepared for you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing I guide each step. I will shine a light on your path so that you do not stumble in darkness. When obstacles arise, I remove them from your path. And when you feel weary, I wrap you in my loving embrace to renew your strength. You do not need to fight battles alone. I am your defender and refuge. Release your past and all that weighs you down, so I can transform your present and shape a future filled with hope and promise. The difficulty you face now is not meant to destroy you, but to bring you closer to me. It is a call to examine where you have placed your trust and to surrender the burdens you have carried for too long. Rely on my supernatural provision, for I am able not only to meet your needs, but to exceed your expectation. Through the trials you endure, I am making you into a living testimony of my love and faithfulness. Others will see how I sustain and provide for you, even in the hardest times. Your life will be a beacon of hope and a vivid example of unshakable faith. Through your journey, they will understand this eternal truth. I never abandon my children, and my love for you never ends. I love you deeply. Never doubt this truth. My love for you is vast, unchanging, and everlasting. I want to fill your heart with joy and to surprise you with supernatural miracles in every area of your life. Health, family, work, and the deepest desires of your heart. I am working for your good. Do not let worry cloud your vision. Instead, seek my wisdom and guidance at every step. I have a plan for you, one filled with hope and purpose. Be a faithful steward of the resources and opportunities I entrust to you. In times of scarcity or uncertainty, listen closely for my voice. I will speak encouragement and provide for your needs in ways you cannot imagine. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Seek first my kingdom and righteousness, and everything else will be added to you in abundance. When you place me above all else, you align yourself with my perfect will, opening the door for blessings to flow freely into your life. Though difficulties arise, I am shaping you into a vessel of joy and hope. Your faith, tested in trials, grows stronger. Your life becomes a testament to my goodness and faithfulness. Keep your faith anchored in me. Cling to hope found in my everlasting love. There, you will discover the peace and fulfillment you have been searching for. I do not want you burdened by the same struggles or weighed down by life's challenges. There is abundant joy, peace, and harmony in my hands. Rest in my presence. Trust my perfect timing, for I know what you need and when you need it. I will answer your prayers, guide you to victory, and surround you with my boundless love. Let me fill you with hope and assurance that no matter what lies ahead, you are never alone. Rest in me, for I am your refuge, your provider, and your faithful God. I come to you with deep affection, extending my hand and inviting you to walk closely with me. Nothing is impossible for me. No matter how desolate or barren your circumstances, I will create streams in your desert and quench your thirst with living water. I will feed you with the sweetness of heaven, nourishing your soul and filling you with my peace. When you feel weak, I will pour divine strength into your heart, sustaining you in every moment. Rise with courage, take my holy hand, and move forward in faith, for I am leading you into a season of unimaginable blessings. Tell your family to prepare their hearts. because I am about to exceed your greatest hopes and dreams. I will drive away the devourer from your life and allow nothing to steal the blessings I have prepared for you. You are blessed, loved, and protected. My eyes are always upon you and your family, shielding you from harm and guarding you against those who envy or wish you ill. Some cannot comprehend the goodness unfolding in your life, and they may try to attack you with words or actions. They will not succeed, for my protection surrounds you like a fortress. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Do not fear their threats. Stand firm in my promises and my unfailing love. I will not let anyone or anything derail the plans I have for your life. Stay vigilant and keep your eyes open to danger. Guard your steps so that you do not stray from my will. As you follow me, everything you touch will become a blessing, for I am with you, ensuring destruction will not come near you. The darkness that threatens to overwhelm will flee, for my light surrounds you and drives out all evil. Walk confidently in this light, knowing my presence goes before you, behind you, and within you. You are never alone, and my love will sustain you in every challenge and victory. I am your protector, your provider, and your everlasting refuge. Move forward with confidence, your head held high, certain that I walk with you every step of the way. Do not waste even a moment of your precious life worrying about the envy or malice of others. Place every concern and every fear into my hands, for I am your shield and defender. You and your family are under my care, wrapped in my embrace. I bless and prosper you because my love for you is boundless and unchanging. That is my will and my decision. Nothing can alter it. Receive my blessings with a heart full of gratitude and humility. Many have been blessed before, only to let pride cause their blessings to fade. I want your blessings to remain and grow, bringing joy and peace to your life. Let this be a season of surrender and praise, a time when you and your family seek me sincerely and feed your souls with my word. My power is infinite. I am the source of every good gift, and my blessings are so abundant that I can pour them into countless lives at once. You need not fear. My blessing is already yours and cannot be taken away. I watch over your children, your family, and all that you hold dear. No harm will come to them because they are also under my protection. Many will enter your life, some offering distractions, others temptations, but I reveal this so that you may stand firm. Seek me above all else and listen for my voice among the noise. I will guide you, strengthen you, and grant you discernment to resist anything pulling you from my path. I fill you now with my strength and peace, a divine assurance that cannot be shaken or taken from you. Even when the world around you feels uncertain, my presence within you remains steadfast. Nothing and no one can hinder the marvelous blessings I have lovingly prepared for your life. These blessings are not only for your needs, but also to bring joy, purpose, and light to your journey. Cling to my promises and let them anchor your heart, especially when facing overwhelming challenges. My love will guide you through every season and sustain you through every trial. Keep your focus on me, for I am the source of all good and truth. Do not be distracted by the world's noise or the doubts creeping into your mind. Walk in the light of my love, knowing I lead you on a path designed with care and intent. Your future is bright because I hold it. Your family is safe in my hands, guarded by my grace. Your soul is secure, resting in my peace that surpasses understanding. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in times of need. Pause for a moment in my presence. Breathe deeply and surrender all the burdens you have carried. Let my love fill every corner of your heart, replacing worry with hope, fear with joy. My plans for you are good, overflowing with blessings and full of promise. As you trust in me, you will see my promises unfold in ways beyond your imagining. We will walk forward into a future rich with purpose, beauty, and unshakable peace. You are mine, and I delight in our shared journey. Rest in my love, knowing I am always with you. I love you with an eternal, unchanging love. Seek me with faith, and I will answer. Each morning, lift your prayers to me and open your heart to my presence. Even if clouds hide the sun's light, do not be afraid. Whether you are in a season of joy or sorrow, clarity or uncertainty, I remain faithful. My promises stand true, and I assure you that I will answer in my perfect timing. I long for you to come to me each day, early and joyfully, sharing your heart, hopes, fears, and deepest desires. Never hesitate to open yourself fully to me, for I treasure listening and responding to you. This connection between us is precious. Listen carefully to what I speak to your heart, for my words will strengthen your faith and deepen your love for me. Embrace my promises and meditate on my truth, and your faith will become unshakable. In this growing faith, you will witness even greater miracles in your life. You are ready to step into a new, supernatural way of living, a life led by my Spirit and filled with my presence. You will hear my voice more clearly, speaking directly to your heart. You will sense my guidance in every step. My wisdom will lead you, lighting your path and providing clarity where confusion once reigned. As our relationship deepens, you will experience the beauty of walking closely with me. Our friendship will grow, and you will understand truths that once seemed hidden. I am drawing you into a deeper awareness of my love and purpose for your life, for I am always near, ready to guide, comfort, and bless you. Together we will journey, and you will discover the abundant, supernatural life I have prepared for you. Rest in my love and step forward with confidence, knowing I am always by your side. This is why I ask you to seek me daily with perseverance and faith. Even when you do not feel the desire or your heart is heavy, come to me. Tell me how you feel. Speak honestly. I delight in hearing your voice. I will give you strength to rise, the courage to speak, and faith to let your words ascend to the heavens. Never underestimate the power of your prayers. They move my heart. Remember, I love you with an everlasting love. Speak to me, seek me, and pray without hesitation, certain that I am always listening. Know the enemy will attempt to steal the encouragement and joy I pour into your heart. He will sow seeds of doubt, whispering that your faith is pointless, your prayers go unheard, and you are alone. I am warning you so you will be prepared, armed with truth, and ready to stand firm. Do not let these lies take root in your soul. When the enemy strikes, hold to this unshakable truth. You are not alone. I am with you always. You are my cherished child, loved more deeply than you can imagine, and nothing, no force, no circumstance, no lie can separate you from my love. My arms are always open to embrace you, shield you from harm, and fill you with peace. My love for you is unchanging, steadfast, and eternal. Even when storms rage around you, my presence remains your refuge, and my strength will carry you through. My greatest desire is to protect you and keep you close for all eternity. Trust my promises, for they are true. Lean on me in weakness, and let my word be your shield against doubt and fear. I have given you all you need to overcome. Stop, and I will never let you fall. We will face each challenge together, and we will triumph. Let your heart rest in the assurance of my love, and let my peace guard your mind. You are mine, and I will never let you go. I will stand by your side in every trial, and with my mighty sword, I will drive the enemy far from your life. I am your refuge and your strength. Let your faith be your shield and my word your weapon against any attack. No force of darkness can overcome the light of my presence in your life. Hold tightly to my promises, and you will see that I am faithful in all things. We will walk this journey side by side, and you will grow stronger, braver, and more confident in my love and protection. Be assured that I am with you always, guiding and defending you every step of the way. I will pour living, holy, powerful water over your heart, straight from my presence, to refresh your spirit, heal your wounds, and strengthen you for what lies ahead. Know this, I love you with an everlasting love, and I hear every word you speak. Each one brings joy to my heart. I see your faith, your desire to seek me, and your gratitude each morning as you rise. It pleases me when you come to me, trusting in my goodness and seeking my blessing before facing the day. I delight in your hunger to draw closer to me, to give me your heart, and to make me the center of your life. Hold fast to this unshakable faith. You have faced battles that seemed overwhelming. Enemies surrounded you, and the struggle was fierce. There were moments when you believed defeat was inevitable, but even then, you did not give up. You stood firm on my promises, and I arrived at the perfect time. I reached out my hand, and you grasped it. We overcame the storm together. Let this remind you of my unchanging truth. My timing is always perfect, and my hand is always there to guide and sustain you. This is how it must always be. Cling to my hand and my promises, no matter what you face. Your challenges are not meant to destroy you, but to strengthen your faith and deepen your reliance on me. I am with you in every trial, every victory, and every quiet moment of reflection. Keep your eyes on me, for I am your refuge and strength. With me, you are never alone, and you will always have the courage to move forward. My blessings rest upon you, and my love will never fail. There are many things you long to accomplish, many dreams in your heart. But remember this, it will always be better if we do them together. I invite you to come to me every day to share your hopes and dreams, your plans and desires. I am here, and I love listening to you. Your words are precious to me because they reveal your faith in my goodness. At the moment you least expect, I will surprise you. I want you to experience the extraordinary things that happen when we stay connected, when you place your trust in me and allow me to guide your steps. Nothing can stop the blessings I have for you except the doubts and discouragement the enemy tries to sow in your mind. Do not let him succeed. Stand firm, knowing that I am with you. When you speak to me, take a moment to wait for my reply. Spend time in stillness and listen for my voice. I speak in many ways, through the gentle whispers of your heart, the encouragement of others, and my living word. Open your Bible and find the treasures I have hidden for you. There is so much I want to reveal, so many truths and promises waiting for you to discover. I want to lift you higher, to a place where your spirit is attuned to my supernatural blessings and guidance. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. My desire is to show you the plan I have for your life, to speak to you about your purpose, and to give you the map and signs you need to reach your destination safely. I will show you where dangers lie and assure you of my help. You are never alone on this journey. With me, you will find the strength to overcome every obstacle, the wisdom to face every challenge, and the peace to rest in my presence. Yes, there are many things you dream of achieving, countless aspirations in your heart. But know this, it is always better when we do them together. Come to me each day, sharing your dreams and plans. I am always ready to listen. Your words are precious to me, a reflection of your faith and my love at work in you. In the moment you least expect, I will surprise you in unimaginable ways. I want you to witness the extraordinary that unfolds when we remain connected, side by side. No one can stop the blessings I have for you except the doubts and discouragement the enemy tries to plant. Stand firm, for I am guiding you. When you speak to me, take time to wait. Let yourself be still and hear my voice. I speak to you in countless ways, through soft whispers, other people's encouragement, and through my word, timeless and true. Open the Bible and let it speak to you. Its pages contain treasures of wisdom and promises that I long for you to discover. Each verse carries a message I have prepared for your heart, offering clarity and reassurance. I want to take you to new heights, where your spirit is open to my supernatural blessings and guidance. I long to lead you deeper, to unveil mysteries that light your path and comfort you in confusion. My desire is to reveal my plan for your life, to speak to you about your purpose, and to provide the direction you need. I will show you where dangers lie and strengthen you to overcome them. As you walk with me, you will see doors open that once seemed impossible. You will sense my hand directing your steps through what once felt like insurmountable challenges. My help will always be there, steady and unwavering. You are never alone. With me, you will find the courage to face every challenge, discernment for every decision, and peace in my presence. We will walk forward into the future I have prepared, a future brimming with hope, purpose, and joy. Let go of your burdens and lean into my strength. I am here to help carry what is too heavy and to lift your spirit when you feel weak. I will replace your worries with peace and your fears with confidence. The road ahead is not one you must walk by yourself. Abide in my presence and let my light guide your every step. Together, we will build a life overflowing with blessings and marked by the constant assurance of my love for you. Each step of faith takes you closer to the fullness of life I designed for you. Know that my promises are true, my plans perfect, and my love for you everlasting. Promise me this. Return to me tomorrow, bringing your heart and your thoughts into my presence once again. Before you close your eyes tonight, give me a moment of your time. In the stillness of the evening, when the world rests, I will whisper my love to your heart. You and I will converse as close friends do, a moment of intimacy and connection that refreshes your soul and brings peace to your spirit. Let my words fill the silence, reminding you of my steadfast love and ceaseless care for you. As you drift into sleep, rest in the knowledge that I am with you. You are never alone, not even in the stillness of night. I promise to surround you with my presence, wrapping you in a peace that surpasses understanding. Even in your dreams, I am there, guiding, comforting, and reassuring you of my love. Trust this truth. I delight in being near you and long to spend every moment with you. Sleep deeply, knowing I watch over you and that my love will carry you through every moment of your life. Calm yourself now. Close your eyes and let your worries drift away, carried by gentle winds until they vanish among the clouds. Breathe deeply and allow my Holy Spirit to fill every corner of your being. I am breathing divine life into you, refreshing your soul and renewing your strength. Know that your heavy burdens, along with your fears, have fallen into the depths of the sea, cast away by my unfailing love. They have no power over you now. Do not leave yet. Remain here with me a little longer, just as you are. I am wrapping you in my eternal love, binding it to your heart so you feel its warmth day and night. My love will calm the storms in your emotions and relieve the pain you fear will never end. Trust in the power of my words, spoken directly to your heart, to bring peace to your mind. I am your loving Father, and it is my joy and duty to care for your soul and nurture the health of your emotions. Rest in me, knowing I will never leave or forsake you. We will face each new day together, and you will walk forward with courage, anchored in my love and peace. I have come to give you abundant life, a life filled with joy, peace, and freedom, to receive the blessings I place around you. I want to free you from the weight of depression that clouds your heart and disconnects you from the beautiful reality of my love. From the beginning, I gave you the gift of life itself. Even though you have suffered, I am here to transform your situation. It is changing because you came to me with simple, childlike faith, crying out for healing and love. I have heard every cry, and I am answering with compassion and power. Many remain trapped in the false belief that their circumstances cannot change, that their pain will last forever. But you have chosen to trust me, and I will honor that trust. Continue seeking me, and I will show you the endless depths of my love. I will fill your heart with hope and your spirit with courage. You will see life through my eyes, finding beauty and purpose in each moment. I will open doors you believed were locked, guiding you on a path of restoration and renewal. You are no longer bound by chains. The habits, sorrows, and burdens that once held you captive have no power over you now. I have broken them, setting you free to walk fully in my grace. Go and share this freedom with others. Tell those who are suffering that I do not want them lost in despair. My love for them is immeasurable, and I have done and will continue to do everything possible to bring them freedom and salvation. You are my messenger of hope, a living testimony of my power to heal and restore. Despite obstacles, remember that I'm making you stronger. Each trial refines you, deepening your faith, Harmful habits and sorrow will no longer drag you down. My strength is your strength, and together we will triumph. You are free, walking in the light of my love, and nothing can separate you from the life I have planned. Rest in this truth and step boldly into the future I have prepared. You are someone with a wonderful heart, brimming with confidence, determination, and a longing for more. You have a relationship with me, not with an idea or a fictional figure from a book once tucked away. Now, as you hear my voice, you know I am real. You feel my presence changing your life. That book is far more than paper and ink. It is my living word, vibrant with power and truth, able to work miracles within you and transform your heart and mind in unimaginable ways. I thank you for your grateful heart and for choosing to believe in me. Today I have spoken to you, and deep inside, you know it is true. Beautiful things are coming. They are on the horizon. Be patient and wait with hope. I want to pour more of myself into you, more of my spirit, more of my word, more peace and joy that flow from walking closely with me. Let your heart grow in contentment, gratitude, and surrender. In these virtues, you will find the strength and fulfillment you seek. I desire you to long for me even more each day, to make me your first thought and your steady anchor. Your determination to fight, to move forward, and to claim what is rightfully yours is good. I place that drive within you as part of my purpose. I gave you the resolve to conquer your land, face the giants in your path, and claim blessings that bring abundance, not just to you, but to your family as well. I am with you in every battle. The victories ahead will not be won by your strength alone, but by the power of my spirit within you. Together, we will overcome every obstacle, and you will step into the life of blessing and purpose I designed. Still, remember that material things are fleeting. They cannot satisfy your deepest longings. Focus on what matters most, the eternal and unchanging. The treasures of this world may glimmer, but quickly fade, leaving emptiness in their wake. If you lose focus, allowing distractions to consume you, everything you have fought to achieve can vanish in an instant. Many watch with envy, waiting for an opportunity to strike. If they see pride taking root in your heart, they will seize the moment to tear you down. The enemy prowls the earth like a roaring lion, seeking to devour families and everything they hold dear. Take heart, for you are not defenseless. I am your protector, your shield, your refuge. I do not ask you to prove yourself to the world or to flaunt outward signs of purity and holiness. You do not need to impress anyone because your worth is not measured by human standards. In my kingdom, titles or accolades are not granted to those who boast of their perfection or piety. What I desire from you is simpler and more profound. I ask you to take time to pray, to come to me in quiet moments, free from the distractions that pull you away. Cast off those burdens you were never meant to carry, so I can lighten your load and renew your spirit. When you turn to me in prayer, you will find a peace the world cannot offer. You will hear my voice gently guiding you toward what truly matters. Guard your heart and all I have entrusted to you. Keep your eyes on me, and you will walk safely even amid life's challenges. We will build a life rich in love, purpose, and eternal joy. Rest in my presence, secure in the knowledge that I am with you always, protecting you and leading you every step of the way. You have a heart that delights in helping others, a lovely reflection of the love I have placed in you. Yet I see many who occupy your time with trivial matters, using your gifts and resources without truly valuing what you offer. Amid the busyness, I urge you to set aside time to draw closer to me. I will call to your soul like the soft ring of a morning bell. When you hear it, take it seriously. Do not ignore it or hide from it. Do not let the world's noise drown out my voice. I long to speak with you, to share my heart, and to reveal my will for your life. I love you deeply, and my love for you is limitless. I yearn to fill your life with more love, peace, encouragement, and joy. Receive my Holy Spirit. Open your heart and let it flow into every part of your being, bringing renewal and strength. Calm your restless thoughts and let my presence bring tranquility to your soul. Come to me, My arms are a safe haven where you can rest. I know life has been hard for you. Over the years, you have endured so much, facing challenges and burdens beyond your control. You have shown remarkable strength, but there were times it ran out, leaving you completely exhausted. I see your frustration, the weariness in your spirit, and the silent cries of your soul pleading for rest. You are not alone in this struggle, and you do not have to bear it by yourself. I am here, ready to lift the weight from your shoulders and fill you with a peace that surpasses understanding. Lean into my love. Let me renew your strength, restore your joy, and remind you of the beautiful plans I have for you. We will walk this path together, and you will discover my presence is enough to carry you through every season of life. Do not worry anymore, for I am with you. Come to me with confidence, laying your burdened heart at my feet. Surrender your struggles to me and let go of the need for quick solutions. Right now, all you truly need is my embrace and my love. They are more than enough to hold you with care and fill you with the peace you have long desired. You do not have to carry these burdens alone. I am your refuge and strength, and I will guide you through this moment. I will give you the answers you seek, but first I want to restore your calm and renew your spirit. Leave everything in my hands, for I am faithful and will take care of it. Today, release your anxiety into my care. Lean on my love and my plans. Hand over what you cannot control, those worries that weigh you down and steal your joy. Close your eyes and rest in my presence. Feel the stillness I bring to your soul. I want you to be happy again, to find stability in your emotions, and to stand firm in hope and confidence. You are precious to me, and I need you well. The enemy may come again, trying to shake your peace, but do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will strengthen and protect you. When storms come, you will not be broken, for my hands hold you securely. Let this be a time of surrender and renewal. I am at work in every detail of your life, even when it feels overwhelming. I am your loving Father, desiring to see you whole, joyful, and walking in the fullness of my promises. Rest in my arms, knowing I will never leave or forsake you. We will face whatever comes, and you will find that my peace is enough to carry you through every challenge. My love for you is endless, and my plans for you overflow with hope and goodness. Rest now, knowing how deeply you are loved. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will strengthen you, hold you close, and guide every step. My love sustains you in every trial, and my peace guards your heart against anxiety. I will never leave or forsake you. My arms remain open, ready to fill you with hope and courage for each new day. Stay near me, and together we will overcome every challenge. My love for you is eternal and unconditional, and nothing can separate you from it. Do not fear the storms rising against you, the ones trying to break you or uproot you with conflict. Please, do not let fear fill your heart. I tell you this so you can remain alert and anchored in my truth. Though storms may come, they cannot destroy you, for I am your protector. I will not allow harm to overtake you, and I will always provide a way forward when the path is blocked. Trust my faithfulness and lean on my strength. With love, I ask that from this moment on, you guard your mind and heart against negativity. Do not feed on thoughts of defeat, sorrow, or despair. Do not let discouragement or hopelessness cross your lips, for they do not reflect the truth of who you are in me. Instead, speak words of life, hope, and faith. Leave everything in my hands and find rest in my presence. I am your refuge and your peace. Let go of the burdens you carry and allow my love to renew and restore you. We will face every trial together, and you will see my promises fulfilled in ways that exceed your imagination. Feel my loving hand resting gently upon your head, easing your tension and granting you the rest and patience your soul longs for. I bless you and protect you as tenderly as I would an innocent child. You are safe in my arms, cradled in my love and care. Receive all of my love, and as you rest, I will fill you with strength and wisdom. I am working within you, shaping you into someone even stronger and more resilient, so that nothing and no one can take away the joy and peace I have placed within you. Stay in peace and let my presence calm your heart. Speak to me in your own words and tell me you will let go of your worries. I love you deeply, and I want you to feel it, to know it, and to carry that truth with you throughout your day. Right where you are, let yourself feel the immense love that surrounds you. I know how much you have longed to hear someone say they truly love and value you. Listen closely as I tell you once again, I love you. You are precious to me, and your life matters deeply. Never forget that. Every day, I show you in countless ways how much I care for you, from the smallest moments of joy to the greatest blessings. My love is woven into every part of your life. Open your heart so you can see these blessings clearly. Recognize the gifts I have already given you and cherish them, for they reflect my desire for your well-being. I bless you because it brings me great joy to see you thrive, to watch you grow and flourish in the life I have given you. I want you to experience success, joy, and fulfillment in every area of your life, for these are the gifts I have lovingly prepared for you. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, limitless and eternal. It surrounds you in every moment, a constant reminder that you are never alone. My plans for you are good, filled with hope, purpose, and blessings that will far exceed your expectations. Walk through this day with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, valued, and protected by me. I am your shield and your guide, and my hand is always upon you, leading you along the path I have designed just for you. Trust my wisdom and allow your heart to remain open to my guidance. When you do, you will begin to see my hand at work in your life in ways that will leave you in awe. From the smallest moments to the greatest blessings, I am weaving a story of love, grace, and purpose for you. Rest in my love and let it carry you forward into all the beauty and abundance I have prepared for you. Let my peace calm your spirit and my joy fill your heart. As you lean on me, you will find strength for the journey, hope for the future, and a deep assurance that you are held securely in my care. We will walk together into the fullness of life, and you will see that my promises are true and my love for you is everlasting. I have made you victorious. I have filled you with strength so that you may overcome every obstacle and challenge that comes your way. I have forgiven your sins, wiped away your past, and given you a new heart and a new life filled with hope and purpose. When sadness grips your soul, when your body feels weary, and when life's challenges blind you to the path ahead, know that I am there. When darkness clouds your vision and you feel as though you are losing your way, I am with you, holding your hand and guiding your steps. My presence surrounds you like a shield, and I will never leave you, not even for a moment. Through every victory and defeat, in times of joy and sorrow, in health and sickness, in seasons of abundance and scarcity, I am always by your side. My love for you is constant and unchanging. Even when the weight of life feels too heavy to bear, let my words be the strength that lifts you up and restores your spirit. Rise now, for there is so much ahead for us to do. You are not meant to fight with your own strength alone. The promises I have spoken over your life are true, timeless, and unshakable. Hold on to them with unwavering faith, for they are your foundation in every storm. When your heart feels troubled, bring your fears and worries to me. Do not lose sleep over burdens that weigh on your mind or allow fear to consume your thoughts. Rest in my love. I'm working on your behalf even in unseen moments. When you feel forgotten or overwhelmed, believe in my power and my deep desire to see you thrive and flourish. Let my love be your anchor, your guide, and your source of unending peace. We will navigate every storm, climb every mountain, and celebrate every triumph together. You are not alone. I am with you every step of the way, leading you into the fullness of life I have planned for you. This path we walk together is not without its challenges, but it is filled with opportunities for growth, joy, and transformation. Trust my timing, for I know what you need and when you need it. Let your heart be filled with gratitude for the blessings you already have and for the ones yet to come. My love for you is infinite. My plans for you are good, and my promises will never fail. As you walk forward, lean into my strength and wisdom. Seek me in prayer and in the stillness of your heart, and you will find clarity and direction. I am here to help you carry burdens that feel too heavy, to wipe away tears that fall in quiet moments, and to fill your days with renewed hope and purpose. Rest in my arms and let me remind you of who you are, my cherished child, deeply loved and wonderfully made. Together, we will build a life of meaning, beauty, and unshakable joy. I will take you in my arms and lift you to a better place, a place of peace, joy, and restoration. I will surround you with people who genuinely love, respect, and value you, people who seek your well-being with sincerity and care. You are not alone. I'm working even now to place these blessings in your life. My love for you is active and alive, and I will show it to you in miraculous ways. I am preparing a miracle within your family, one far greater than anything you have asked for or imagined. Right now, I'm touching the hearts of those you hold dear, softening their thoughts, healing their hurts, and transforming their actions. Watch and see what I will do, for it will be more beautiful than you can comprehend. Be strong and courageous. Do not allow fear or discouragement to take root in your heart, for wherever you go, I am with you. This is a truth you already know, but I remind you now so it anchors your soul. Tell me how much love you need, for my vessel is overflowing. I can pour an immense rain of love into your life today, a love that is tender, sweet, life-giving, patient, and enduring. My love never runs out and it never fails. Open your heart to receive it fully, for it will renew your spirit and fill the empty places within you. The concern that has been troubling you is in my hands. Release it to me, and I will resolve it in my perfect timing. My plans are higher than yours, and my ways are always for your good. Commit your path to me each day, and I will guide your steps with wisdom and care. I long for you to walk with confidence, knowing that your future is secure in my hands. Rest in the assurance that I am leading you step by step into the life I have designed for you, a life filled with purpose, peace, and abundant blessings. I am your strength and your refuge, the unshakable foundation on which you can stand. When the storms of life rise and the winds of uncertainty threaten to overwhelm you, lean on me and find safety in my loving arms. My presence is your shelter, a place of peace where you can rest and regain your strength. My love for you is immeasurable, stretching beyond anything you can imagine. It is a constant, unchanging force that surrounds you in every moment, guiding you and holding you close. My promises to you are unshakable. They are the bedrock of your hope, a firm assurance that I am working all things together for your good. Even when the path ahead feels unclear or the weight of your burdens seems too heavy to carry, keep your eyes fixed on me. I am your guide, your protector, and your provider. Let your heart be filled with gratitude for the ways I am moving in your life. Even in the smallest details, my hand is at work, shaping your journey and opening doors you cannot yet see. We will walk forward into the fullness of all I have planned for you. The future I have prepared is one of hope, joy, and abundance, designed with your well-being in mind. For I am always with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love is a constant presence, a light in the darkness, and a source of unending strength. Rest in this truth. You are mine, and I am yours forever. Let my love carry you through every season, and know that with me you are never alone. When you wake up and open your eyes, you will feel renewed and refreshed, as though a new light has been kindled within you. In your chest, the flame of faith will burn brightly, a divine sensation that transforms your soul, energizes your spirit, and fills you with purpose. This flame will lift you from your bed with strength and determination. You will face the day with courage and joy, ready to embrace the opportunities, people, and open doors I have placed before you. It brings me great delight to see your eyes shine with happiness when you recognize and receive my blessings. I treasure the moments when your gratitude overflows, when tears of joy stream down your cheeks and you hide your face in your hands, overwhelmed by my goodness. Do not hold back those tears. Let them flow and savor this sacred moment. Feel this immense and holy emotion. I am pouring out a joy so profound and overwhelming that it will crush the suffering you have endured. The pain you have faced will not be in vain. Soon, you will reap the fruit of every tear you have shed and every prayer you have lifted to me. My answer is coming, and it will exceed your expectations. I will give you only the very best, what will nourish your soul, bring you peace, and draw you ever closer to me. You are mine, and nothing will ever take you out of my hands. I hold you securely, and I will never let you go. Stop striving in your own strength. You are wearing yourself out, carrying burdens I never intended for you to bear alone. Close your eyes for a moment and hand over all your anxiety to me. Lay the weight of your worries at my feet and rest in my presence. You will not be defeated. You will not be put to shame. I am here to help you with everything you have asked. Trust my timing and my provision, for they are perfect. All I ask is that you guard your heart and protect it from the words and actions of those who wish to see you fall. Do not give weight to their discouragement or allow their negativity to take root in your soul. Stay away from those who seek to dim your light, those who speak words of doubt and try to convince you that you have no value. You are precious to me, and your worth is beyond measure. Surround yourself with those who uplift and encourage you, those who remind you of who you are in me. Keep your eyes fixed on my love and my promises, and you will walk forward with confidence and peace, knowing that I am always with you. You have believed in me, and you know how precious you are to me. I love you deeply and unconditionally. Today, I come to remind you of the greatness of my love and the extraordinary plans I have for you. My desire is to fill your life with blessings beyond what you can imagine. I see your heart, and I know the faith you have placed in me. This pleases me greatly. I know you feel my presence powerfully today, and I promise you this. From this day forward, you will feel it more and more with each passing moment. My love will surround you like a warm embrace, and it will strengthen you in ways you never thought possible. You will overcome every conflict. Freedom is your inheritance, and blessings are waiting for you. I will heal the wounds of your past, remove the pain from your body, and take away the feelings that weigh heavily on your heart. I will fill you with my holy joy, a joy so profound that it will transform your spirit and bring happiness to your soul. Your tears will no longer be a sign of sorrow, but of gratitude and joy. I will dry every tear from your eyes and replace them with a radiant smile that reflects my love for you. With your lips, you will sing songs of praise, declaring how much you love me and testifying to my goodness in your life. Those who once doubted you, who hated or opposed you, will see the evidence of my love and protection over your life. They will witness how I have lovingly guarded you through every storm and lifted you to a place of peace and victory. They will have no choice but to acknowledge that my hand has been upon you. In their disbelief, they will see that I am real and that I am the source of your strength and blessing. Even though many in the world deny my existence or are consumed by doubt, you will remain steadfast. Your faith will not waver, and I will establish you firmly in the place of blessing where I have planted you. Your roots will grow deep, anchoring you securely in my love and promises. No one will uproot you from the foundation I have laid for you. Walk confidently in the path I have prepared. We will move forward into the fullness of the life I have planned for you. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Today, I give you joy, renew your strength, and restore your desire to live fully, to help others, and to serve with a loving heart. Accept the opportunity I am offering you now, a life of abundance, where you receive my word with gladness and grow daily in wisdom, grace, and love. You no longer need to carry the burden of suffering or blame yourself for the past. Let go of the weight of your mistakes and open your heart to my forgiveness. My mercy is new every morning, and my love knows no bounds. I promise that day and night my presence will be with you, guiding and comforting you, ready to answer whenever you call out to me in prayer. You do not need to speak 1,000 words for me to understand, for I know the language of your heart better than anyone. When all you can say is, "Help me," I will be there, responding with compassion and power. When you cry out, "I need you," I will extend my hand and lift you up. When you weep and whisper, "I can't go on," I will come to you quickly, wrapping you in my arms and soothing your soul with my tender voice. I will remind you of my unending love for you. You have access to my throne. Come boldly and confidently, knowing that I delight in hearing you tell me your needs, for nothing is too small or too great for me to handle. I want to answer you, to provide for you, and to fill your life with peace and security that only I can give. Rest assured that I am your refuge and strength in every situation. No matter the storm or the trial, you are not alone. I am here to walk with you, to hold you steady, and to guide you on the path I have prepared for you. Trust my promises and let your heart find peace in my unchanging love. We will build a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. You are mine, and I take great delight in blessing you and walking with you every step of the way. Do not give fear any room in your heart. You are never fighting alone. I am here with you, ready to help with everything that concerns you. Whatever happens, know this: I am always listening to you. Every whisper, every cry, and every prayer reaches my heart. Fight for the life I have given you and for the purpose I have placed within you. There is a beautiful calling on your life, and I will give you the strength to fulfill it. Dedicate time to your family and treasure the people I have placed in your life. They are a gift, and your love and attention mean more to them than you realize. Be present with them, give them the care they need, and let your relationships flourish in love and understanding. Be faithful in the work I have entrusted to you, whether it is big or small. Do not waste energy on meaningless conflicts or allow your mind to dwell on unhealthy thoughts that drain your spirit. Guard your heart and your mind, for they are precious. Instead, walk with joy and let gratitude fill your soul. Lift your arms in praise to the sky and thank me for the life I have given you. There is so much beauty around you, and I want you to see it, to embrace it, and to let it remind you of my love and care. I am the only holy and supernatural remedy for all your troubles. When life feels heavy and the road ahead seems uncertain, I hold your family, your future, and your every moment in my hands. Never forget this truth: you are deeply loved, and I will never abandon you. My presence is with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and filling you with peace. Do not give up, no matter how challenging the days may seem. I am your strength, your refuge, and your unshakable foundation. Lean on me, and you will find rest for your soul. I love you endlessly, and my love will sustain you through every season of life. Let my promises fill your heart with hope and courage. We will walk forward into the abundant life I have prepared for you. I have always walked beside you, even in moments when you thought all was lost. I have gathered your fears, your tears, and your unspoken worries, holding them gently in my hands so they would not break your spirit. As you stand here today, I invite you to surrender every burden that has weighed you down. I want you to breathe in my comfort and let go of every anxiety that has chased away your sleep. I have not forgotten you. I have seen your silent cries and watched over your restless nights. I am here to assure you of my everlasting love, a love so deep that no person, no circumstance, and no darkness could ever extinguish it. Yes, I am the one who hushes the winds and silences storms with a single word, and I promise you that I will calm the crashing waves within you. Do not be afraid. Do not let your heart race with panic, even when the world around you quakes with uncertainty. My voice speaks order into chaos. I have already shown you my power and my ability to bring you out of impossible situations. Remember the moments when you felt broken and I came to your rescue. Recall how I took your hand and guided you through fears that once seemed insurmountable. I was there, steadying your trembling steps. I was there, silencing the voices that told you to give up. I was there, reminding you that you are precious to me, my child. Pause for a moment. Breathe in the assurance that I am real and active in your life. Can you sense my presence even now? Can you feel that wave of calm, that gentle warmth that rests upon your heart like a soft blanket? That is my spirit, whispering that I am your refuge. I want you to take hold of my peace and let it reside deep within your soul. Let my promises be the anchor that keeps you steady when storms of fear swirl around you. Let the knowledge that I, the Almighty, care for you personally become your shield. Yes, I call you my own. You are my beloved daughter, my beloved son. No matter the mistakes you have made, no matter the enemies you have faced, my mercy stretches beyond your failures. Stand tall in that truth. Even when you feel you have stumbled beyond repair, I am here to pick you up and set you back on the right path. When the voices of doubt and condemnation try to bind you, remember that my grace has already loosened those chains. I hold you close to my heart because I formed you for a reason, and I will never cease to love you. Come and find rest in my presence. You can lay down the burdens that threaten to exhaust you. I know the troubled thoughts that spin in your mind, draining your focus. I see how your hands tremble when worries invade your day. Allow me to bring clarity where there has been confusion, to bring stillness where there has been chaos. I will give you the rest your soul craves. When you do not have the strength to carry on, I will carry you. When you do not have the words to pray, I will hear the silent pleas of your heart. Trust in me, for I am faithful to save. Remember all the times I rescued you before. Did I ever abandon you? Did I ever leave you stranded in the valley of despair without light? My grace has always been sufficient, and it remains so. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Just as I spoke to raging seas, I will speak to the turmoil inside you, restoring order and peace. So be still, my child. Let your mind rest from the floods of negativity and the waves of worst-case scenarios, those fears about the future, those old wounds from the past. I can heal them all. The world will try to distract you with worries, tragedies, and rumors that cause your heart to quake. But keep your eyes on me. I am the author of your destiny, the one who leads you through every challenge. Even if you have faced enemies or felt the sting of betrayal, remember that I am the final authority. I have the first and the last word over your life. Surrender your what-ifs and your darkest anxieties to me, for I know the plans I have for you. They are plans for good, plans to strengthen you, plans to pour out blessings so numerous you will realize how cherished you truly are. Let me remind you, you are not alone. You are part of a larger story of mercy and redemption. Countless souls have walked this path of faith, calling upon my name and discovering that I am always near. Let the testimonies of others stir up your confidence in my power. As a loving father, I know when you hurt, and I respond with compassion. As the Lord of all creation, I can turn impossible situations around. I do not make empty promises. I fulfill my word in the perfect time. Even if you must face the consequences of your own decisions, do not despair, for I will still work all things for your good. I redeem mistakes. I rewrite stories. I turn ashes into beauty. I am your protector, covering you with my constant presence. Though 1,000 may stand against you, though an army of accusations may rise to crush your spirit, do not fear. I am greater than any threat, mightier than any storm. If you trust in me, you are standing upon a rock that no wind or wave can move. I will hide you in the shadow of my wings when trouble roars, and I will lift you up so that you do not succumb to the pressure of trials. If you feel as though the ground beneath you is crumbling, hold on to me. My love is the strongest foundation you will ever know. Never doubt the bond we share. You are my precious child, formed by my own hands, and my heart delights in you. Even in the times you turned away, I never let my gaze leave you. Even when you questioned me, I did not reject you. My love stands firm like an immovable mountain, Though people around you may fail or disappoint, I am steadfast in faithfulness. When human loyalty falters, my devotion remains. When others abandon you in your darkest hour, I bring a light that shatters the night. Do not run from me in shame. Run to me in hope. I will not merely overlook your mistakes. I have already paid the price to forgive them. You are redeemed. You are set free. Let these words penetrate your heart. I have called you for a purpose that transcends what you can see right now. All the pain and hardships you have endured have shaped you into someone who can empathize with others. I'm calling you to be my instrument of love in a hurting world. There are multitudes who wander in darkness, longing for a glimmer of light. You will be that lamp, shining my truth into places where confusion once reigned. Your enemies try to hinder you because they recognize the potential within you. They fear the greatness I have placed in your spirit. Do not be alarmed. If I am for you, who can truly stand against you? Let me flood your heart with courage, for you have much work to do in my name. You may feel inadequate or unprepared. You might think your past disqualifies you, but listen closely. Your weaknesses become the very platform upon which I display my strength. Your insecurities become the stage where my glory shines brightest. Surrender every limitation, every doubt into my capable hands, and watch how I transform your stumbling into steadfastness. Every area in which you have battled shame, I will use to bring others closer to my healing. You are not defined by your failures. You are defined by my spirit within you. Open your heart to my guidance and allow my word to be your constant companion. Yes, obstacles will arise, and some might appear too formidable for you to overcome. Yet I declare that you will triumph, for my power dwells in you. The chains that once confined you are already shattered. I am the God who liberates captives and who breaks the grip of anxiety. When the storm of panic tries to encircle your mind, speak my truth boldly. Remind your heart that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. My peace is available at every moment, an ever-present refuge in times of trouble. Let it guard your thoughts like a fortress. Hear me now, dear one. I do not want you to be led astray by rumors and negativity. Guard your ears and your heart from gossip and slander. If others bring you tales that fill you with terror, bring those concerns to me first. If the reports you hear begin to drain your hope, pause and remember who I am. I parted seas. I brought water from a rock. I spoke the universe into existence. Is anything too difficult for me? Remain anchored in that reality, letting my promises overshadow the noise of a world that often misleads. Let your words reflect life and not destruction. Watch over your tongue so your speech uplifts and does not tear down. Speak with faith, for in doing so, you reveal my nature to everyone you encounter. If others spread darkness, let your voice carry the light of my truth. When cynicism and hopelessness abound, you can be the one who testifies to my goodness and my unwavering faithfulness. My spirit will empower you to reject bitterness and to speak with grace. Remember that the words from your lips can build bridges of reconciliation, invite hope into despair, and break chains of bondage. Yes, you live in an age filled with confusion and division. Temptations to adopt hateful attitudes are everywhere, but you are called to be set apart. You are my child, reflecting my heart. Keep your spirit free from malice, envy, and the lure of hatred. Guard the purity of your love, for love is the crowning gift I have placed within you. Love without condition, love without expecting anything in return. That is the mark of my children, the badge that testifies to my presence in this world. Choose gentleness instead of harshness. Choose empathy instead of judgment. Choose forgiveness instead of holding on to old wounds. By doing so, you create a haven of peace around you that draws others toward the light. If you find my instructions hard to grasp amid your many cares, return again and again to my words. Let them resonate in your heart. Open the sacred pages I've given you and allow those living words to wash over you, renewing your mind and restoring your sense of purpose. I do not ask you to handle all burdens alone. In fact, I invite you daily to cast them upon me. Let my infinite strength fill the places where you feel weak. Let my perfect wisdom replace confusion. Let my unbreakable joy banish every thought of despair. Keep coming back, for I do not grow weary of hearing you. I am a father who delights in your company. When the enemy of your soul prowls like a roaring lion, hoping to devour your peace, cling to my promises. They will be your shield and your sword. Speak them out loud, stand upon them, and see how the darkness cannot withstand my truth. My words are light, and darkness cannot overcome them. You are not helpless. You are a warrior clothed in my strength, covered by my protection. Whether the enemy's assault comes in the form of doubt, fear, or a direct attack on your circumstances, you can stand your ground. Let faith arise within you like a mighty flame that cannot be extinguished. Let your home be a sanctuary of my word and my presence. Turn your living space into a place of worship where my name is honored above all else. Invite your family, your friends, those you care about, to share in the light I bring. Together, read the truths that bring hope. Pray in unity, for there is powerful promise in hearts gathered toward me. Watch as I protect your household from spirits of misery, illness, or lack. Stand firm in the knowledge that no weapon formed against you can ever truly prosper. My word, spoken in faith over your home, creates a barrier that darkness cannot penetrate. Anticipate my blessing. Keep your eyes open for the gifts I lay before you each day, both big and small. In the sunrise, in a kind word from a friend, in an unexpected open door. I am there. These blessings are more than mere coincidences. They are tokens of my deep affection. Receive them with gratitude and let your heart burst with praise. Even in seasons that feel dry, I am still planting seeds of hope that will eventually bloom into something beautiful. Stay alert, for my goodness surrounds you in more ways than you realize. Treat each person you meet with respect, whether they appear great or small, powerful or powerless. In my eyes, every soul matters. Do not hold on to grudges or remind others of their past wrongs. I forgave you, so let that forgiveness flow freely to those around you. You have the capacity to shine love even toward those who mistreat you. Let bitterness find no home in your heart, for it robs you of peace and distances you from my grace. Instead, open your arms to the possibility that reconciliation can happen, that hearts can be transformed. Even when the world tells you to hate, I instruct you to love, because my love can break down walls that seem impenetrable. See yourself as part of my grand mission on earth. You do not walk alone, nor do you carry your burdens in isolation. I equip you to be a channel of my compassion, so you can bring comfort to those who mourn, encouragement to those who falter, and shelter to those who feel exposed. The smallest act of kindness can become a ripple that extends far beyond what you see. Whenever you show gentleness and patience, you reflect my character. Whenever you choose selflessness over self-interest, you proclaim that I live in you. The seeds of righteousness you plant will one day yield a harvest of joy. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed by the pace of life, by the voices clamoring for your attention. In those moments, draw near to me. Enter into the sacred, quiet place of prayer, even if only to pause in your day. Pour out your heart without shame. My shoulders are broad enough for your questions, your frustrations, and your fears. Let my spirit soothe the tensions within you. Then, as you emerge from that quiet place, you will find renewed courage, fresh insight, and an extra measure of patience. You will realize that you are not fighting alone, but standing with the Lord of hosts, the King of kings, the great I am. I take no pleasure in watching my children suffer. While trials have their purpose in molding character and refining faith, my ultimate aim is to bring you into the fullness of life, life in abundance. So do not give in to hopelessness. Your darkest night can become the stage on which my glory appears, lighting the horizon with unshakable assurance. Trust that I will use every tear, every lonely hour, every battle you face for your eventual good. I am weaving your experiences into a tapestry that reveals my faithfulness to you and through you to others. I know the longing of your heart. I see how you yearn for breakthroughs, for answers, for solutions you cannot find on your own. I see the dreams you hold, dreams that you fear might never come true. But remember who placed those dreams within you. Remember who formed your heart to carry such hopes. I, the creator of all things, am able to open doors you did not even know existed. My timing is perfect, though it may not align with your immediate expectations. Wait on me and do not lose heart if my miracles take a different shape than you anticipated. Often, my gifts come in forms better than you imagined. Embrace humility, for it is the key to receiving blessings without letting pride take root. Everything you have, from the breath in your lungs to the talents you possess, is a gift from my hand. When good things happen, acknowledge my favor. When triumphs come, point to my faithfulness. This posture keeps your heart open to receive more. Pride seeks to erect walls. Humility breaks them down. Choose the humble road, and you will find that my grace continually surrounds and uplifts you. When you feel the crushing weight of guilt, recall that I have already removed your shame at the cross. I paid that debt with my own sacrifice. I did not do this grudgingly, but for the joy of reconciling you to myself. Yes, your sins were grave, but my mercy is boundless. Yes, your mistakes were many, but my forgiveness is infinite. As far as the east is from the west, so far have I taken your transgressions from you. Do not waste your energy reliving regrets and punishing yourself with self-condemnation. Instead, walk forward in the freedom my grace provides. Let the truth of redemption seep into every corner of your mind and heart. You are free to stand and breathe the fresh air of new beginnings. Bring me your wounded heart, the scars inflicted by betrayal or the words that cut deep. I long to mend them with my healing touch. No trauma is beyond my repair. No heartbreak too profound for my comfort. I created you, so I know exactly how to restore you. Trust me enough to hand over the hurts you have guarded so closely. You might feel vulnerable, but in my presence, you are safe. Let the tears flow if they must, for tears can water the seeds of healing. I do not despise your pain. I treasure your willingness to lay it before me so I can embrace you with compassion beyond human understanding. Let me remind you of your dignity in my eyes. Society might label you by your past, your failures, or your shortcomings, but I see you as my child, cleansed, beloved, redeemed. Let go of the names others have called you. Let go of the lies that degrade your worth. Your identity is found in me alone, and I call you chosen, precious, and set apart for a holy calling. Each day, I urge you to renew your mind in this truth. Do not let the enemy sow seeds of doubt about who you are in my kingdom. I have already spoken my verdict. You are valuable beyond measure. Set your eyes on the future I have for you. It is a path lined with purpose and possibility. Do not dwell in memories that darken your outlook or regrets that weigh you down. I bring restoration to every aspect of your life when you place it in my hands. Even in old age, you can remain fruitful. Even after many disappointments, you can still taste my goodness. Look with hope toward what lies ahead, for I walk with you step by step. There is no wilderness so barren that I cannot create streams of blessing. There is no desert so desolate that I cannot bring forth blooming flowers of joy. As your soul aligns with my word, you will experience a supernatural shift in your mindset. Fear will gradually fade, replaced by confidence in my promises. Despair will dissolve, making room for the anticipation of my breakthroughs. The negativity once rooted in you will be shaken loose, falling away so new life can flourish. Remember, your transformation is a testimony to my grace. Others will see the change in your countenance, the peace in your spirit, and they will wonder. Through you, they will witness that I am real and that I reward those who diligently seek me. So come to me with open arms, with an expectant heart. Know that you have nothing to prove, for I already love you fully. My love is not a prize you must earn through deeds or rituals. It is a gift freely given because it reflects my character. It has no limits, no conditions, and no fine print. It is the love that parted the heavens and stepped into human history to rescue you. Allow yourself to feel that love in the core of your being, soaking into every doubt, every wound, every question. In that love, you will find perfect rest, the kind that stills your mind and hushes every anxious thought. Speak to me anytime, anywhere. Do not think you must wait for a special occasion or a proper environment. I am always near, ready to listen. Whether you whisper your concerns at midnight or shout your praise at midday, prayer is not a complicated ritual. It is simply your heart connecting to mine. As you pour out your soul before me, you will discover that I am the wellspring of wisdom, the fountain of comfort, and the source of strength you cannot find elsewhere. Whenever you call, I will answer. Maybe not always as you expect, but always in a way that leads you closer to my perfect will. Rejoice when you begin to see these changes. Let gratitude be your offering each day. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning, let a thank you rise to your lips. You might not have everything you want, but you have all you need in me. You might face battles, but the ultimate war is already won. Give thanks for what is working, for the miracles unfolding, for the prayers I've already answered, and for the answers yet to be revealed. This attitude of gratitude fans the flames of your faith until it becomes unstoppable. As you overflow with thanksgiving, your heart becomes a beacon that draws others to my grace. When storms come, remember that I stand unshaken. My power does not diminish under the weight of your trials. My attention does not wane when adversity strikes. If you find yourself in a place of uncertainty, whether about finances, relationships, health, or the future, place these burdens upon my shoulders. I do not grow tired. I do not break under stress. Let my promises fill your ears. I will never leave you. I will fight for you. I will hold you steady. Stand on these truths, for they are unbreakable. Like a rock, they will not yield to the winds of fear or the waves of difficulty. Yes, the road to your breakthrough might have unexpected turns. Sometimes the answers do not come in the shape you envisioned. At times, you might walk through valleys of waiting or deserts of testing, but my guiding hand never leaves you. Do not let impatience rob you of the blessings I have prepared. Trust that my timing is always perfect. An apparent delay is never a denial, but a chance for deeper faith to develop. When you look back, you will see that my plan was unfolding with precision, weaving together every strand of your life for a greater good you could not have imagined. Carry yourself with the dignity of one who knows their worth in my kingdom. Do not give in to self-pity or let your mind wallow in negative thoughts. The message I speak over you is one of hope and favor. The voice of condemnation is not from me. Dismiss it at once. Instead, open your heart wide to my acceptance, my reassurance, and my call to walk forward in victory. Lift up your head. You are no outcast, no failure, no mistake. You are my treasured creation, redeemed at a great price, destined for honor, not shame. Nurture your spirit through moments of quiet reflection on my word. Let its truths sink deep into your being, so that when adversity appears, your immediate reaction is faith, not fear. You will discover that each promise is like a shield, each teaching like a lamp that guides your steps through uncertainty. As you grow in understanding, share these truths with those who need them. Multiply the blessing by speaking hope into their struggles. A single word of encouragement can tilt the balance between giving up and pressing on. Become a vessel overflowing with the hope you have received, and watch as the light in you illuminates paths for many. Do not assume that your situation is beyond my power. I specialize in impossibilities. Where human wisdom sees only a dead end, I create a way. Where the world sees hopelessness, I spark a new dawn. Where logic says it is over, my decree says there is more to come. Rest in the knowledge that my capabilities have no limit, that my authority spans the entire universe. If you can believe, if you can muster even a mustard seed of faith, mountains will move, doors will open, and you will stand in awe of what my hand can accomplish. Open yourself to that miracle-working power and never settle for a lesser version of hope. See, my beloved, I am making all things new. Today is not just another day. It is part of your unfolding miracle. The breath in your lungs is a reminder that I have given you life for a purpose. Embrace it. Give it back to me in worship, and let me shape it according to my perfect design. You might think you cannot change, that your flaws are too entrenched, but I know how to remold the hardest hearts and reclaim the greatest failures. Surrender to my touch. Place yourself willingly in my hands, and I will turn your life into a display of my glory. As you go forward, cultivate a habit of celebrating small victories, each step toward healing, each moment of choosing forgiveness instead of anger. Each day you stand firm in faith is a victory worth recognizing. Too often, you wait for monumental achievements before you rejoice. Yet I delight in every single step you take closer to wholeness, to unity, to the brightness of my presence. Let your gratitude expand until it becomes the soundtrack of your life. In the face of adversity, praise will be your anchor. In the midst of confusion, thanksgiving will open your eyes to my goodness. You will find that a thankful heart cannot dwell long in despair. Yes, I know your doubts. I understand the whispers that ask how long you must wait, how much you must endure, and whether I truly hear your cries. Let me assure you, I do hear you. Every tear you shed is noticed. I keep watch over you as a shepherd oversees his beloved sheep, not letting even one wander off without my heart aching. There is much you do not see, but if you entrust your concerns to me, I will reveal my care in ways that leave you breathless with gratitude. Believe that your waiting is not futile. At the right moment, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Receive my words, my dear child, as a personal message to your heart. Let them echo within you and chase away every falsehood that once held you captive. Let them heal the wounded places where you still carry shame or sorrow. I have chosen you, and my choices are never random or meaningless. I have equipped you, and my equipment never fails. I have destined you for a future that stands secure in my eternal plan. Walk boldly in that truth, for you are never alone. I am here. I am always here, and I will be with you until the very end of the age. So do not fear. Embrace hope. Let my love strengthen your steps. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Allow these promises to breathe new life into you, rising like a mighty anthem that conquers every shadow of doubt. You have come so far, and there is still so much good ahead. In my everlasting arms, you will discover the fullness of joy and the assurance that you are cherished beyond measure. You are safe. You are loved. You are destined to flourish under the shelter of my unfailing grace. Allow your spirit to rest in my presence. Breathe deeply, and let the tightness in your chest dissolve, replaced by the warmth of my peace. I understand you have questions, lingering uncertainties that tug at you in the quiet moments of your life. You wonder about your future, the direction of your calling, and how you might overcome obstacles that reappear like persistent shadows. I want you to know that I am aware of every detail in your life, every thought in your mind, and every longing in your heart. Nothing is hidden from my sight. I hold your past, your present, and your future in my loving hands, weaving a tapestry that ultimately reveals my steadfast mercy. Come closer and listen, for the words I speak are meant to draw you into deeper fellowship with me, filling every void you feel with the fullness of my grace and power. When you look back, you may see chapters filled with struggles, moments when you almost gave up, days when you felt isolated from hope itself. Perhaps you questioned my presence or assumed you had wandered beyond the reach of my favor. But notice how I never took my eyes off you. My heart did not grow cold toward you, and my promises did not lose their validity. Even when you wrestled with questions or felt too weak to lift your head, I was there, whispering encouragement through subtle signs, a kind word from a stranger, a sudden burst of clarity, or the gentle hush that calmed your restless mind. I use all these means and more to call your attention to the fact that I never forsake those who trust in me. Rest in that assurance, and let it become a sturdy foundation beneath your feet. You have faced adversaries, both visible and invisible. Some came in the form of people who did not understand you or who plotted harm against you out of envy or fear. Others showed up as intangible forces, doubts, fears, and negative thoughts that tried to convince you my power was not enough. But I have proven otherwise. Was I not the one who helped you endure trials beyond your human capacity? Did you not find renewed strength when you cried out my name in desperation? I was there each time, quieting the uproar around you. Even when your tears spoke louder than words, I heard each plea. Do you see the pattern now? Your life has been a sequence of my interventions, my gentle redirections, my miraculous provisions. Take heart, my child. Your battles do not signify my absence, but rather an invitation to witness my greatness more profoundly. Even so, my dear one, you sometimes hold on to past memories like heavy stones in your pocket, memories of rejection, betrayal, or failure. They weigh you down with regret. I urge you to lay them at my feet. I do not condemn you for your past. I want to redeem it. Through the tears you have shed, I have grown seeds of compassion, empathy, and a heart that understands pain. Now you can serve others who walk similar roads. The experiences you once viewed as your undoing can become testimonies that shine with hope for those who feel lost in the dark. Release every vestige of blame, every last thread of self-condemnation. When your heart truly grasps the depth of my forgiveness, shame begins to melt away. Stand on the truth that my mercy triumphs over judgment every single time. Let me share a key principle. The posture of your heart matters immensely. When you cling to bitterness, anger, or resentment, you inadvertently block the flow of my blessings. Bitterness acts like a wall, preventing the sweet waters of my grace from reaching the parched regions of your soul. But forgiveness tears down that wall, creating open space for healing. When you choose to forgive those who hurt you, you are not excusing their actions. You are simply entrusting them to me. I, the Lord who sees all, will deal with every injustice in due time. Your job is to release the burden, to let my love cleanse the wounds that have festered. This act of forgiveness frees you to move forward into the destiny I have prepared. It allows your eyes to refocus on me, the one who can transform your scars into badges of victory. Take a moment now and look around. Yes, literally pause and notice the world as it is. You will observe chaos in the headlines, conflict in many relationships, and fear that seems to saturate society. You may even see people who claim to speak for me, yet communicate only judgment and hostility. This is not my heart. My heart longs to gather the hurting, the weary, the confused, and pull them close to my side. I long to wipe away tears, to mend brokenness, and to usher in a peace that transcends all understanding. That is what I am offering you. A peace so profound that it can guard your heart and mind in every season. In a world inundated with negativity, your soul can be anchored in my unchanging goodness. My child, what burdens press most heavily on you today? Is it the health of a loved one, uncertain finances, or the ache of unfulfilled dreams? Whatever weighs you down, bring it into my light. Often, you do your best to figure everything out on your own, leaning on human wisdom and clinging to fleeting assurances. This leads to a cycle of worry that saps your energy and blinds you to the solutions I have already laid out. But if you allow me to be your counsel, if you make space in your daily life to quiet your mind and tune into my spirit, you will receive insights that far surpass your own understanding. Calm your frantic spirit. Let my words be the lamp to your feet, the guiding star in your darkest nights. With me, you never truly walk in darkness. I do not promise a life without storms, but I do promise that I will be your refuge in every trial. Like a mighty fortress, I invite you to find shelter in my presence when the winds of adversity howl. Think of a great oak tree in a forest, battered by fierce winds. Its roots extend deep into the ground, anchoring it so it stands firm. Let my word be your root system. Let prayer be the lifeline that runs between your heart and mine. As you persevere, you will discover that no gust of misfortune can uproot you from my love. Through the storms, you actually grow stronger, rooted in grace, bearing the fruit of a faith that withstands every test. Perhaps you ask yourself, Lord, how do I know if I'm on the right path? The answer is simpler than you think. I have already planted my spirit within you, giving you an internal compass that nudges you toward righteousness, compassion, and wisdom. Often my voice comes as a gentle whisper in the stillness of your thoughts. As you cultivate a habit of quieting your soul, maybe in the early morning or during a peaceful evening, you will become more attuned to my whispers. Surrender your will to me, and you will find clarity. The confusion that once plagued you will gradually recede, replaced by a growing certainty that you are exactly where I want you to be. Even when you see only the next step rather than the entire journey, trust that I have set a divine plan in motion. Step forward in faith and watch how I orchestrate the details you cannot foresee. But let me also remind you, do not despise small beginnings. So often, you long for giant leaps and earth-shaking miracles, forgetting that the greatest changes can start as tiny seeds. If you take just one step of obedience today, showing kindness to someone in need, restraining your tongue when you could lash out, choosing gratitude instead of complaint, you are sowing seeds that will eventually yield a bountiful harvest. Do not be discouraged if the results are not immediate. Seeds germinate in hidden places before they break through the soil. Trust that I am at work behind the scenes, nurturing every good seed you plant. In due time, you will see the first green sprouts of transformation, which will make your heart sing with joy and wonder. Lift your head if you have been consumed by negativity or surrounded by voices that feed your doubts. You are not called to remain in the valley of despair. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Place your hope in me. Hope, when aligned with my promises, is not a fragile wish, but a confident expectation that I will fulfill my word. It is a steadfast anchor that keeps you from drifting away when tempests rage. Remember how your heart felt when you last felt truly hopeful. Remember the sensation that anything was possible because you believed in the fullness of my power. I want you to reclaim that feeling. Cling to my promises, declare them out loud, and watch as the darkness around you breaks under the relentless glow of hope. Reflect on the covenant I have made with you, secured by the sacrifice of my Son. This is not a fragile agreement that depends on your perfection. It is an unbreakable bond sealed by my ultimate act of love. I gave myself so that you could live in freedom from condemnation, guilt, and the grip of evil. Understand that this covenant means I am eternally on your side. When accusations rise to tell you otherwise, remind yourself that you are covered by grace. Yes, you may stumble at times, but I, the Lord, hold you in my hand, ensuring that each fall becomes an opportunity to learn, grow, and rise again. Rest in the security of knowing that nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. You might notice that people around you are in need, your neighbors, your friends, even strangers you pass on the street. Compassion stirs within you, but then fear whispers, "What can I do?" Do not underestimate the power of small acts of kindness. A simple word of encouragement, a helping hand, a moment of sincere listening. These can become conduits of my grace. Remember, it is not about how much you can do in your own strength, but how you allow my Spirit to work through you. Be available, and I will multiply the impact of your willingness. A single spark of compassion can ignite 1,000 flames of hope in the hearts of those you touch. And so, my child, as you read these words and let them settle into your heart, know that you are cherished. You are remembered. You are destined for greater things than you can yet imagine. I walk with you, before you, and behind you, hemming you in with my unwavering love. Let the shadows of yesterday disperse under the light of my truth, and let the worries of tomorrow fade as you anchor yourself in the promise of my presence today. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Rest now, breathe deeply, and take comfort in the nearness of my love. I hold you securely, and my grace is sufficient for every need. Stand in awe of the reality that I, the creator of the universe, am intimately concerned about every detail of your life. In that awe, find rest, for I am all you need, your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help. I see that you sometimes feel your own resources are so limited, yet you forget that I am the God who multiplies the smallest offerings. Even a simple gesture of kindness, a word of encouragement, or a moment of genuine empathy can ignite my miracle-working power. When you trust me to multiply your loaves and fishes, you will see multitudes blessed through your willingness. Understand that you are not responsible for accomplishing the miracle. Your role is to bring whatever you have and place it in my hands. Then watch with amazement as I take your humble gift and use it beyond your wildest dreams. Let us speak of rest for a moment. True rest does not merely come from lying down. It is born of a heart at peace with me. How often have you lain in bed, your body still, yet your mind racing with anxious thoughts? That is not rest. Rest happens when your heart finds a secure dwelling in my promises, and your worries melt into confidence that I hold you safe in my arms. If you find yourself weary from constant striving, trying to please others, trying to force circumstances to align with your desires, pause. In your quiet prayers, invite me to refresh you. Tell me about your exhaustion, your secret tears, your silent frustrations. As you release them, I will renew your energy, revive your passion, and remind you that I am the one who carries your burdens. You do not have to navigate life alone. There will be moments when I call you out of your comfort zone, asking you to walk a path that challenges or even frightens you. Understand that I do this not to punish, but to refine you. Gold is purified by fire, and diamonds form under pressure. So do not tremble when I lead you into deeper waters. Instead, embrace the stretching of your faith. The greatest rewards often lie just beyond the boundary of what feels safe. If you keep your eyes on me, rather than on the raging waters, you will not sink. And when you look back, you will testify that the seasons of greatest growth were not when everything was easy, but when you walked hand in hand with me through the storms, emerging stronger and more radiant than before. Sometimes, my child, your heart becomes heavy with sorrow for loved ones who have lost their way, trapped in destructive cycles they cannot break. You wonder how to help them, how to lead them to the healing I offer. Know this: your prayers on their behalf are powerful. When you intercede for someone else, you unleash spiritual forces that can soften hearts, open blind eyes, and lead wandering souls back to my embrace. Do not lose hope, no matter how impossible their situation appears. I specialize in rescuing lives deemed beyond saving. Keep petitioning my throne of grace. Keep loving them with the love I pour into you. Let your actions, words, and faith be a shining beacon that draws them toward my light. There is no pit so deep that my grace cannot find it. No night so long that my dawn cannot eventually break through. Speak openly to me about your struggles with temptation. I already know the moments you feel weakest, the habits, desires, or thoughts that try to enslave you. I do not look upon you with condemnation, but with compassion, longing to equip you for victory. My spirit within you gives you the power to say no to destructive impulses and to reclaim the freedom for which I set you free. If you fall, do not hide your face from me in shame. Run back into my arms. My forgiveness is immediate, and my strength is perfected in your weakness. Let me train you to recognize the enemy's strategies. Let me teach you the joy of living in alignment with my holiness. Far from being confining, holiness is your path to a life unburdened by guilt and regret, a life radiant with my presence. Pause and appreciate the beauty in the details of your day. Sunlight filtering through your window, a child's laughter, the calming hush of evening. These small gifts are tokens of my love, reminders that I am actively involved in the simplest pleasures of your life. Gratitude elevates your spirit, lifting your gaze from what is lacking to what has been provided. When you cultivate a thankful heart, you create room for more blessings to flow in. You shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from worry to wonder. Let gratitude be the language of your soul, dancing on your lips as you go about your daily routines. When problems arise, turn to me with thanks for the strength and wisdom I supply, even before you see the outcome. That is genuine trust, praising me in the valley before you ascend the peak. I want to remind you that generosity is not just about material wealth. It also encompasses your time, your gifts, and your kindness. Each day, you cross paths with individuals who need a compassionate word, a helping hand, or a genuine smile. You might not think these interactions are significant, but I assure you that no act of love is ever wasted. When you choose to reflect my nature, you participate in my plan to reach the world with mercy and truth. Extend your arms to the broken, even if they have nothing to give you in return. Reach out to the lonely, the misunderstood, and the outcast. Through such selfless acts, you become my heartbeat on earth, my echo in a hurting society. You may not receive accolades for these deeds, but rest assured, I see them all. I treasure your willingness to care. Stay alert to pride, which can creep in subtly when you least expect it. Pride tries to convince you that your achievements are solely your own doing, forgetting that every success is undergirded by my grace. It also builds barriers between you and others, making you feel superior or disconnected from their struggles. However, humility, born of recognizing your continual need for me, is a magnet for my favor. Embrace humility wholeheartedly. Let it guide how you speak, how you handle criticism, and how you celebrate victories. A humble heart is fertile ground for spiritual growth, enabling you to reflect my character more vividly in all you do. It is in humility that you fully grasp how dependent you are on my hand to guide and sustain you. Cultivate relationships that nurture your faith. Surround yourself with people who spur you on to love and righteousness, who remind you of my promises when you feel discouraged. The enemy often strikes when you isolate yourself, feeding you lies that there is no one to lean on or no one who truly understands. But that is far from true. I designed you for fellowship, both with me and with others who also walk this path of faith. Share your stories, your joys, your failures. Encourage one another with testimonies of my faithfulness. Let iron sharpen iron, building each other up in the unity of love. As you create these bonds, you form a strong, interconnected community that can withstand trials together. My presence is especially powerful where believers gather in unity. Dare to dream again. Perhaps you once had visions of doing great things, but life's disappointments caused you to scale back until those dreams became faint echoes of what they once were. Yet I placed those dreams in your heart for a reason. Revisit them with me. Present them at my throne, asking for clarity, alignment, and renewed passion. Some dreams may be realized in ways you never imagined, while others may transform into entirely new calling. What matters is that you remain open to my leading, trusting that I give good and perfect gifts. Do not let fear of failure or the disapproval of others rob you of the destiny I have prepared. I am the God of endless possibilities, and I delight in surprising you with outcomes that surpass your hopes. Recognize that your worth is not measured by human standards, wealth, social status, outward appearance, but by the eternal value I assign to you. I see you as priceless, my handiwork, created for divine purposes. Release the pressure to conform to cultural expectations that shift with every passing fad. Keep your eyes on me, reflecting my love and holiness. Let my word define your identity and my spirit guide your conduct. Then you will walk through this world with confidence, unshaken by criticism or comparison. When you know who you are in my sight, your joy does not evaporate when others misunderstand or judge you. Rather, you shine brighter, secure in the knowledge that you belong to me. Adversity often acts as a refining fire, revealing hidden truths about what truly sustains you. When you face a crisis, be it relational, financial, or emotional, and your usual supports fall away, you discover which foundations are strong and which are fragile. See this not as punishment, but as an invitation to root yourself even deeper in me. If you find that you have been trusting illusions of security, your job, your own intellect, or the affirmation of others, now is the time to turn fully to my unshakable promises. I will never turn you away, no matter how many times you have clung to false idols in the past. My arms are always open, ready to enfold you in peace that defies logic. Accept that invitation daily. Observe how I work in incremental steps. You may long for a sudden, dramatic breakthrough, and sometimes I do move in miraculous ways that leave you in awe. More often, though, I guide you through gradual progress, teaching you endurance and shaping your character along the way. Be encouraged by each small victory. A day you resist temptation, a conversation you handle with grace, an act of courage in an intimidating situation. Celebrate these small wins as glimpses of my transforming power at work in you. With each step, you build spiritual resilience, establishing patterns of faith that will serve you well in future challenges. Look back periodically, not to dwell on regrets, but to see how far you have come. Such reflection fuels gratitude and strengthens hope. Never underestimate the power of a single prayer. When you speak to me, you are not flinging words into an empty void. You are conversing with the one who shaped the universe. Your words carry weight in my kingdom, especially when they align with my will. Though you may not see an immediate response, do not stop praying. Your patience and persistence act like a deep well that eventually overflows in my perfect timing. You will reap the harvest of every heartfelt petition, every tearful intercession, every whispered cry in the night. Keep pressing in, keep believing. My answers may surprise you, but rest assured that they will be exactly what you need. Consider how your life can be an open letter of my grace. Each day, in both small and large ways, you have the opportunity to demonstrate my love. Perhaps it is in how you treat the person who serves you coffee, or the respect you show your colleagues, or the compassion you extend to a struggling family member. These daily interactions become sacred moments when you embody the values of my kingdom. People watch and notice, even when they say nothing. In time, your consistent display of kindness, humility, and faith can soften hearts and point them to the truth of who I am. You never know whose life will be impacted by your quiet, steadfast obedience. Continue to shine as a light, not for your own glory, but to illuminate the path back to me. Embrace my correction when it comes. My discipline does not stem from harshness, but from a loving desire to protect you from harm and guide you into the fullness of life. At times, you might feel a prick in your conscience or a conviction in your spirit that something is amiss. Do not ignore it. Listen closely. I may be warning you away from pitfalls or guiding you toward better choices. Correction is a sign that I care deeply for you. I want you to thrive, and sometimes that requires gentle redirection or the removal of destructive habits. Let your heart remain teachable, willing to change when you sense my nudge. Those who are flexible in my hands become vessels of honor, ready for every good work. If you find yourself haunted by worries about tomorrow, remember that I have already gone before you. Time is in my hand, and I am not bound by the constraints you face. When I urge you to rest in the present moment, it is not to dismiss responsibilities, but to trust me for provision and guidance. Your anxiety does not solve problems. It drains your spirit and blinds you to the solutions I am orchestrating. Bring your concerns into my light, ask for wisdom, and then step forward courageously, trusting that I will open the doors that should open and close those that lead you astray. Keep your eyes fixed on me, not on your limitations. I am the God of limitless possibility, and nothing is too hard for me. Let us also speak of reconciliation. Perhaps there are broken relationships in your life, rifts that cause pain and a longing for resolution. I am a God of restoration, able to mend what humans deem irreparable. But reconciliation often requires humility, honest dialogue, and a willingness to extend grace. Seek my guidance before you speak, so your words bring healing instead of further hurt. If there is forgiveness needed on your part, offer it freely. If you need to ask for forgiveness, do so with genuine remorse. trusting that your vulnerability can pave the way for deeper connection. Not all relationships will mend overnight, but know that my spirit delights in bringing hearts together under my banner of peace. Be vigilant about the influences you allow into your mind and spirit. In this age of constant media and endless opinions, it is easy to let the wrong voices shape your perspective. Fear can be amplified, priorities can become distorted, and hope can wither if you drink from bitter streams. Guard your heart diligently, for it is the wellspring of life. Choose to immerse yourself in content that uplifts, inspires, and realigns you with my truth. Surround yourself with worship, testimonies of faith, scriptural insights, and heartfelt prayers. This is not about living in denial of the world's problems, but about protecting your spirit so that you can face those problems armed with truth and love. Think about the legacy you will leave. Life on this earth is fleeting. How do you want to be remembered? My desire is that you pass on a heritage of faith, teaching future generations, whether they are your children or your spiritual mentees, to seek me wholeheartedly. Share the stories of how I intervened in your life, how I turned your mourning into dancing, how I spoke peace to your storm. Do not keep these testimonies locked away as private treasures. They can become seeds of faith for others, fueling their confidence in my goodness. My faithfulness to you does not end when your journey on earth does. It echoes through the lives you have influenced, a living ripple of my grace in the world. Remember also that you are not merely a recipient of grace, but a channel of it. I have poured my love into your life, not for you to hoard, but to share generously. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Let that love flow outward in boldness. Love is more powerful than any weapon or argument, for it has the capacity to transform hardened hearts. When you encounter hostility, respond with love. When you meet indifference, persist in compassion. It may seem like a slow process, but love never fails. It works beneath the surface, softening barricaded souls. In some cases, you may not witness the immediate fruit of your kindness, but trust that my word will not return void. Every act of love is a seed planted in eternity. If you are weary of trying to fix everyone else's problems, let me remind you that you are not the savior. I am. Sometimes, in your zeal to help, you take on burdens not meant for your shoulders. This leaves you drained, resentful, and feeling like a failure. Let me lighten your load. Discern what I am calling you to carry and what I am calling you to release. I have uniquely gifted each person with a role in my kingdom. Do not neglect your own well-being in a misguided effort to solve every issue for every person you meet. Instead, align with my spirit, who will show you where you are most needed and how to serve effectively. This balanced approach keeps your heart joyful and your efforts fruitful. Treasure the power of silence. Your world is full of noise, constant chatter, hurried schedules, digital notifications. In the midst of this clamor, my voice can be missed if you do not intentionally create moments of stillness. Yes, prayer is crucial, but so is the hush that follows your words, the space in which you wait upon me. In that sacred quiet, I deposit understanding, ideas, and comfort into your spirit. Do not fear solitude. See it as an invitation to commune with me more deeply. In that silent meeting place, burdens are lifted and you become aware of my overwhelming presence. Regular times of silence refine your ability to hear me clearly amid life's turbulence. Children can teach you so much about faith. Observe their openness, their eagerness to trust, their unguarded joy. Let their example remind you to approach me with a childlike heart, free from cynicism, unafraid of wonder, and quick to forgive. When you become entangled in adult concerns, weighed by pride and an insistence on control, you lose the simplicity that fosters genuine fellowship with me. Return to that simplicity. Laugh, celebrate small blessings. Jump into my arms with the certainty that I will catch you. This is the posture of childlike faith that pleases my heart and unlocks greater revelations of my kingdom. Know that my presence is not confined to a specific building or a particular day. Wherever you go, I am there. In the marketplace, in your home, on a walk among nature. Invite me into every sphere of your life. Let me be part of your decision-making at work, your problem-solving at home, and your moments of recreation. Yes, I am a holy God, but I am also a friend who draws near. My holiness does not keep me at a distance. Rather, it transforms every space I enter into something sacred. If you acknowledge me in all your ways, you will experience a richer, more dynamic relationship, one that touches every aspect of your existence. If you feel a passion stirring inside you, a cause or a dream that resonates deeply, do not ignore it. Often, these stirrings are the whispers of my spirit, guiding you toward the place where you can make a difference. Discuss it with me in prayer. Ask me to open the right doors and close those that are not aligned with my will. Prepare yourself for challenges, for the enemy will try to discourage you. But do not let the size of the task intimidate you. I am the God who equips the called. If I have indeed placed this burden in your heart, I will supply the resources, the courage, and the wisdom you need. Step forward in faith, even if it feels like you are stepping into the unknown. Always remember, you are not defined by your worst day or your greatest success. You are defined by my love. Your identity is rooted in me, my forgiveness, my grace, my power at work within you. Trials and triumphs are temporary, but your relationship with me is eternal. Whether you find yourself in a pit or on a mountaintop, my hand remains upon you. Do not allow circumstances to dictate your worth. Anchor your self-perception in my truth, which never wavers. In this truth, you find the confidence to push forward, to love freely, and to rejoice even in hardship. Return often to the cross. It is there that you see both the gravity of sin and the magnitude of my love. The cross declares that your redemption is not something you have earned, but a gift I gladly offer. Each time you remember the cross, let gratitude well up within you, fueling a desire to share that grace with others. Let it dismantle any lingering pride, any notion that you stand above others. Everyone is a recipient of this immeasurable love. In light of that love, how could you not extend mercy, compassion, and hope to a world thirsting for my healing? Let my words settle in your heart now. In this moment, feel my spirit washing over you, renewing your perspective and lifting the burdens you have carried for too long. Every promise I have spoken is yes and amen. Let that truth sink deep, energizing you for what lies ahead. You need not fear tomorrow, because you walk hand in hand with the one who holds it. You do not need to hide your weaknesses, for I am the God who turns weaknesses into testimonies of strength. Come and find rest in my words as I unfold this final portion of my message, tailored to the longings of your soul. You have journeyed through challenges and carried questions that weigh upon your mind. Yet I invite you now to step forward in faith and receive a fresh outpouring of my unbreakable love. Let my voice resonate as both a tender whisper and a clarion call, stirring hope where despair once threatened to reign. Fear not, my child, for I am the one who formed you, who knows you better than you know yourself, and who promises to complete every good work I have started in your life. From the earliest stirrings of your existence, I have watched over you with unwavering affection, even before you recognized my presence. I was guiding your steps, gently steering you away from unseen dangers. Sometimes you may wonder how I can be so compassionate when you feel your life is mired in imperfection. My love does not hinge on your achievements, nor does my grace shrink in the face of your mistakes. My love envelops you precisely where you are, brokenness and flaws included. It is not frail or fleeting, but so enduring it breaks every chain of shame and sets you on higher ground. When the world's harsh voices strive to convince you that you are unworthy, listen instead to the heartbeat of my spirit, which testifies that you are beloved and chosen. Even when shadows loom large in your mind, shadows of uncertainty about tomorrow or regrets from yesterday, know that I stand as your perfect refuge. My presence is not limited to a particular time or place. I am with you in the silent hours before dawn, in the bustle of midday obligations and in the gentle hush of twilight. I am with you in seasons of joy, where laughter dances in your home, and in seasons of sorrow, where tears carve quiet rivers down your cheek. Whether you find yourself on a mountaintop, exulting in newly discovered blessings, or in a valley, grappling with burdens too heavy to carry alone, I am there. My arms never tire of holding you up, and my heart never closes off its warm embrace. In these moments, you may feel confusion swirling in the world around you, chaos in the news, strife in relationships, and internal battles that sap your strength. These can cause you to question where to turn. Turn to me, my child. I am your sanctuary. If the barrage of negativity wears down your courage, let my peace act as a shield around your spirit. You will find that your heart can remain still, even in the midst of commotion, when it is anchored in me. Though you walk amid storms that rage and waters that threaten to drown your hope, I beckon you to keep your eyes upon me. I conquered the greatest storm in all of history, and even now I calm the seas in your life when you call upon my name in faith. Take courage, for I have overcome the world. Listen carefully to the gentle promptings I place within you. Over and over, I have sown seeds of hope in your heart, seeds that point you toward a future brimming with my promises. Perhaps you sense new dreams taking shape in your spirit, a call to serve in ministry, a vision to comfort the brokenhearted, or a creative pursuit that reflects my beauty. Such stirrings are often the echo of my voice. Dare to believe that I, the creator of heaven and earth, am nurturing these seeds, preparing a harvest that will bless not only you, but also those who await the testimony of your faithfulness. You need not be perfect or flawless to respond. Simply be willing to take the next step in trust. As you do, I will unveil paths you never knew existed. Sometimes, though, doubt seizes your mind. You wonder, am I truly hearing God? Is this burden on my heart really from Him? Or is it just my imagination? My precious child, do not let hesitation or second-guessing paralyze you. I am not a God who plays games with your desires. When you present your plans and dreams before me, asking for guidance, I respond with clarity, though it may not always come immediately. The more you immerse yourself in my word and in moments of prayerful stillness, the more finely attuned you become to the sound of my spirit. So go forward. Move in the direction you believe I am leading. If you veer off course, I will gently redirect you, ensuring that even your wanderings become part of your growth. Trust in my patient guidance. Reflect on the journey that has led you here, the mountains you have climbed, the valleys you have crossed, and the battles you have faced. All these chapters contributed to the tapestry of your faith. Had everything come easily, would you have learned endurance, compassion, and true humility? The trials you endured were not wasted. I used them to refine your character, to shape your heart so it might reflect the brilliance of my grace. Each bruise taught you empathy. Each disappointment reminded you to cling to my unfailing promises. Each victory, large or small, testified that I am able to do immeasurably more than you ask or imagine. Even your failures, painful as they are, can become stepping stones if you lay them at my feet. I am the God who transforms ashes into something more precious than gold. My child, you may sometimes feel you lack what is needed to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. Perhaps the demands on your time, resources, or emotional strength seem overwhelming. But remember, I never assign you a task without equipping you to carry it out. If I have placed a mountain before you, I have also placed within you the ability to climb it or to command it to move through faith. Do you not recall how I brought water from a rock, how I parted the sea, and how I repeatedly fed multitudes with scarce provisions? I am the same God, unchanging in power. Lean on me, not on your own understanding. The best of human logic can falter, but my wisdom is inexhaustible. When you feel weary, my strength becomes your lifeline. When you feel uncertain, my guidance becomes your compass. In every season, be it harvest or famine, keep your heart fixed on gratitude. Gratitude is a living flame that the enemy strives to extinguish, because he knows that a thankful heart is a fortress of joy, an impregnable barrier against cynicism and despair. By choosing to recognize my goodness, even in the smallest blessings, you train your spiritual eyes to see my hand at work everywhere. When you rise in the morning, say, "Thank you, Lord, for this new day and the breath I breathe." When you sit to eat, say, "Thank you, Lord, for your faithful provision." When you lay down at night, say, "Thank you, Lord, for guiding me and holding me." Such rhythms of gratitude keep your soul awake and aligned with the life-giving current of my spirit. Let us talk about relationships, for I am a relational God who designed you to live in fellowship with others. I see the unspoken pain caused by misunderstandings, betrayals, or the slow drift of once close friendships. In these fractured bonds, sorrow festers, and bitterness can take root like weeds in a garden. But I call you to something higher, a willingness to forgive, to extend mercy, and to seek reconciliation. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is the hallmark of those who grasp the magnitude of my grace. When you forgive, you break the chains of resentment that keep you tethered to past wounds. You free your own spirit to soar, even if reconciliation with the other person remains out of reach. Your heart can still find peace in letting go of bitterness. Remember, vengeance is mine. I see all and I judge with righteousness. Trust me to handle what you cannot. At times you might say, "God, I have forgiven, but I still feel hurt or angry." Understand that forgiveness can be a journey, a repeated surrender of your pain to my care. Each time those memories resurface, bring them to me once again. Lord, this wound still hurts. I choose to forgive again, as you have forgiven me. Over time, the sting will fade, replaced by compassion or even pity for the one who wronged you. This is how you conquer bitterness, one prayer, one act of release at a time. As you persist, you will find my healing power flowing into the place where the wound used to be, leaving you freer and more at peace than ever before. Open your heart also to the beauty of serving others. In an age that elevates self-promotion and personal gain, I call you to swim against the current, to become a beacon of my selfless love. Look around for opportunities to bless someone else, even in the simplest ways. A smile, a helping hand, a listening ear. In these acts of service, you reflect my character, the one who stooped down to wash the feet of his disciples, the one who laid down his life to lift humanity from the pit. My spirit within you is not idle. It yearns to manifest compassion. As you pour out what you have, you will find yourself replenished with joy. This is a principle of my kingdom. Those who sow generously reap generously, not always in material wealth, but in spiritual abundance that money cannot buy. Be cautious about the allure of distractions. The modern world offers countless diversions that can sap your energy and blind you to my voice. Entertainment, in moderation, is not harmful. But when it consumes hours that could be spent in prayer, study, or meaningful interaction with loved ones, it becomes a stumbling block. I am not asking you to withdraw from society, but to be mindful and intentional. Ask yourself, does this pastime draw me closer to God or pull me away? Allow my spirit to guide you. If you sense unease, it might be my gentle nudge reminding you that there is a higher calling on your life. Guard your eye gate and ear gate, for they are direct channels to your heart. Let your heart, in turn, be filled with my word and my presence. There you will find a peace that social media or endless scrolling cannot duplicate. Consider the treasure of your words. Each time you speak, you either build or tear down. Words carry creative power. They can ignite courage or sow doubt, offer comfort or wound deeply, spread truth or perpetuate falsehood. When my spirit fills your heart, your words become a balm to wounded souls and a light in dark corners. Choose them wisely. Keep in step with my kindness. If you are tempted to speak harshly, pause and invite my perspective. If you feel compelled to gossip, remember that I am present, hearing every careless syllable. Instead, let your mouth overflow with life-giving truth. In a world saturated by negativity, become a fountain of encouragement, a voice that affirms the dignity and worth of every person created in my image. When discouragement attempts to settle in your thoughts, recall my promises. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised that if you seek me, you will find me. I have promised that my strength is made perfect in weakness. I have promised that all things work together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. These are not fleeting words, but declarations from the heart of the Almighty. Write them down if you must. Commit them to memory. Speak them in prayer. Sing them in worship. Let these truths be your counter-argument whenever the enemy plants seeds of doubt in your mind. Faith is not denying reality. Faith is trusting that my reality supersedes and transforms the visible circumstances around you. I see some of you struggling with sorrow that clings like a dense fog, mourning lost opportunities, lost loved ones, or lost dreams. I do not dismiss your pain. My heart aches with you. I too wept at the grave of a friend, but I assure you, your weeping is not the end. I promise joy will come in the morning. In your darkest hours, I am closest, collecting every tear in a bottle, treasuring every cry in my book. Lean into my embrace. Let your tears wash over my feet. Out of the darkest soil I can bring forth the most vibrant blossoms. My plan does not always erase the pain, but I can weave it into a tapestry of redemption. Do not fear walking through the valley of grief. I walk beside you as a faithful companion. If you ever fear that your life is too marred by sin or wasted by poor decisions, recall that I specialize in restoration. Look at how I restored Peter, who denied me, and turned him into a pillar of strength for others. Look at how I redeemed Paul, who once persecuted believers, and used him to spread the gospel across continents. There is no case too impossible for my grace. Your scars can become testimonies. Your regrets can become chapters of wisdom. Do not hide in shame, for shame only prolongs the hold of sin. Confess freely to me, and let my forgiveness wash away the stain. Then rise renewed and empowered, a living witness that my mercy triumphs over every failure. A broken vessel can still carry living water. In fact, the cracks often allow my light to shine out more brilliantly. Be vigilant about the subtle temptation of self-righteousness. The enemy will sometimes whisper that you have become superior to others in morality, knowledge, or spiritual discipline. Resist that prideful notion, for it only leads to stumbling. True holiness is marked by humility, an awareness that you stand by grace alone and that any goodness you exhibit is a reflection of my character. When you see someone stumbling, do not despise them or mock their weakness. Approach them with the same mercy I showed you. Lend your strength, offer gentle correction. Remember, you too can fall if you rely on your own flesh. Let your confidence rest solely in me, the author and finisher of your faith. By walking humbly, you experience the richness of spiritual family, learning from one another and bearing each other's burdens. My child, sometimes you carry an inexplicable heaviness, a deep unrest you cannot pinpoint. This can be a sign of a spiritual battle waging around you. Indeed, your adversary prowls, seeking to devour your hope and divert your focus from me. But take heart, for I have not left you defenseless. I have given you my armor, truth to guard your waist, righteousness to shield your heart, the gospel of peace to steady your steps, faith to extinguish flaming arrows of doubt, salvation to cover your mind, and the sword of my word to strike down lies. Clothe yourself in this armor daily. Remember that the weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but mighty in my power. You need not be anxious about unseen realms. Stand firm in me, and the enemy must flee. Though you fight invisible battles, my victory is assured. Do not overlook the significance of worship. Worship is not a ritual confined to songs and a church service. True worship is a posture of the heart that acknowledges my sovereignty in all circumstances. You worship when you choose to trust me, even when the path is unclear. You worship when you surrender your pride to serve someone in need. You worship when you sing praises while tears stream down your face. In worship, you align your spirit with the highest truth, that I am worthy of all honor, no matter how your life's circumstances shift. When sorrow threatens to silence your praise, lift your voice anyway. This is a defiant act against despair, a declaration that my goodness outlasts any trial. Worship reorients your perspective, drawing your gaze away from temporary hardships and fixing it upon eternal hope. I see your heart for the ones you love, your children, siblings, parents, friends, or spouses who seem distant from me. You have prayed fervently for their salvation or for the transformation of their circumstances, yet at times you see little progress. Do not be discouraged. Remember that my Spirit works in ways you cannot fully perceive. Every fervent prayer, every loving gesture, every moment spent interceding is like a seed planted in fertile soil. It may lie dormant for a season, hidden from sight, but trust that I am watering it. At the appointed time, that seed will sprout, and you will witness transformation. Until then, persevere. Remain faithful, for you never know when the moment of breakthrough will arrive. Even if you do not see the fruit in your lifetime, I assure you that no prayer goes unanswered in my eternal plan. When anxiety grips your heart about the uncertainties of tomorrow, finances, health, relationships, remind yourself that I hold all time in my hand. For me, past, present, and future are woven into a single tapestry of redemption. You see only the threads close up, unable to discern the full pattern, while I see the magnificent, completed design. Your life is not spinning out of control. It is resting in my careful orchestration. Does a child worry about the next meal when a parent has faithfully provided each day? Should you, my beloved, doubt that I can do far more than you can envision? Release your worries to me, for my provision is always sufficient. Live in the grace of each moment, trusting that my mercies will be new every morning, just as I promised. Some of you yearn for a greater sense of purpose. You desire to serve me more fully, yet you feel confined by life's routines and responsibilities. Realize that holiness and purpose are not restricted to grand missions or renowned platforms. You can glorify me as you wash dishes, care for children, manage spreadsheets, or teach a class. It is the attitude of your heart that transforms mundane tasks into acts of worship. When you commit your work to me, doing it honestly, diligently, and with love, you become my instrument right where you are. Your vocation can be a sacred space where my presence dwells, touching others through your words and actions. Do not underestimate the impact of faithfulness in daily life. Such quiet obedience often carries more power to transform than you know. Regarding conflicts in your life, I urge you to seek the path of peace whenever possible. Your pride might tempt you to win arguments or prove yourself right, but remember that my kingdom is rooted in love, not in the triumph of ego. When you engage in disputes, check your motives. Is it a longing to reflect truth or a longing to exalt yourself? Sometimes the bravest move is to set aside your urge to fight and speak words of reconciliation. This does not mean you yield to falsehood. Rather, you stand firm in my truth with gentleness, respecting the dignity of others even when you disagree. The enemy delights in sowing strife, but my love can dissolve hostilities and inspire transformation of the heart. Keep in mind that a soft answer often turns away wrath, while harsh words fuel fires of contention. I want to speak to those who feel lonely, like exiles in a crowded world. You might be surrounded by people, yet still ache with a sense of isolation. I understand the loneliness that cuts deep, for I experienced abandonment when those closest to me fled. Take solace that you are never truly alone. I, your Maker, stand beside you through every sleepless night and every silent moment. Turn your heart toward me. Share your secret fears and hidden tears. The world may offer shallow comforts, but I offer abiding friendship. My spirit within you is an ever-present counselor. When you feel invisible, remember that I see you. When you feel unheard, I listen intently. My love is not generic. It is personal and intimately tailored to your story. Let this truth be a balm to your solitude. Consider also the importance of stewardship. Everything you have, your talents, finances, time, and even your body, is a gift from me. How do you manage these gifts? Do you employ your skills to uplift others and extend my kingdom? Do you use your finances to share with those in need, or support works of compassion and faith? Do you treat your body with care, recognizing it as a temple where my spirit resides? Stewardship is not merely about giving money to a cause. It is a holistic approach to all the resources I have entrusted to you. When you steward well, you become a conduit through which my blessings can flow to many. And as you give, whether it be your expertise, resources, or encouragement, I replenish you in ways beyond material gain. In my economy, generosity triggers a cycle of provision and blessing. Learn to rest in my sovereignty. This may sound perplexing if you are used to controlling every facet of your life, yet genuine peace emerges when you relinquish that illusion of control. Rest in the knowledge that I guide the course of history and the details of your personal journey. Yielding to my sovereignty does not mean adopting a passive outlook. Rather, you actively trust me while you work diligently, pray fervently, and do your best, leaving the outcomes to my capable hands. Fear often springs from believing you must carry burdens too large for you. I invite you to cast those burdens upon me because I care deeply for you. By abiding in my sovereignty, you find freedom to live boldly, unencumbered by the dread of failure or the weight of outcomes beyond your reach. Ponder the significance of praying without ceasing. This does not mean you must be on your knees constantly, nor does it mean neglecting your daily responsibilities. It implies a heart posture that remains connected to me throughout the day, conversing with me as you would with a companion at your side. When you wake up, invite my presence. When you face a challenge at work, whisper for my guidance. When you receive good news, turn your thanks heavenward. Let prayer become as natural as breathing, a steady, life-giving exchange of your cares for my peace, your praise for my delight, your questions for my revelation. In this unbroken fellowship, you will cultivate a heart that moves in time with my will, and you will see my hand intervene in remarkable ways. You may feel restless about your calling, as though something deep within you yearns for a greater revelation of my purpose. Take heart. Such restlessness can be a divine nudge that more awaits you in this journey of faith. Do not be afraid to explore new avenues of service or to step out of your comfort zone. Pray specifically for opportunities to glorify me. Keep your spiritual eyes open for open doors, an invitation to mentor someone, a chance to volunteer, a mission trip, or even the stirring to start a prayer group. When you move with expectancy, you become sensitive to my leading and discover the joy of partnering with me in transforming lives. Yet remember that my timing is perfect. If a door remains closed, do not force it open. Wait patiently, trusting that I orchestrate the unfolding of your destiny far more beautifully than you ever could. Some of you wrestle with condemnation, haunted by old sins or by voices insisting you will never measure up. Understand that the only verdict that truly matters is mine, and in Christ you are declared righteous. The moment you turn to me in repentance, I remove the stain of guilt as far as the east is from the west. Let me remind you, the cross was not a half-finished transaction. It was the definitive statement of my love and grace. Do not bow under the yoke of guilt that my son's sacrifice has already lifted. Learn from your mistakes, yes, but do not let them define you. Stand in the liberty I secured for you, confessing that my blood has the final word over your past. In that freedom, you can walk forward unburdened and radiant with hope. Embrace the seasons of life. Everything has its time. Seed time and harvest, weeping and laughing, mourning and dancing. Resist the urge to cling to a season that has passed. If you remain stuck in what used to be, you miss the new blessings I am preparing right now. Perhaps you once enjoyed a certain ministry, but I am shifting you to a different focus. Perhaps you once had a bustling circle of friends, but now you experience solitude. Rather than lament what you have lost, ask me what I have for you in the present. Seasons of waiting can be seasons of profound growth. Seasons of pruning can lead to more abundant fruit. Seasons of dryness can spark a thirst that drives you deeper into my presence. Trust that I orchestrate each season for your ultimate good. When you sense the weight of the world pressing down on you, remember that my power is made perfect in weakness. Human wisdom often values self-reliance, yet I value dependence on me. If you find your resources inadequate, that is precisely where my strength shines forth. I am the God who parted seas, raised the dead, and conquered death itself. No situation is beyond my ability to redeem. The Apostle Paul learned contentment in all circumstances because he understood that my grace suffices for every need. You too can find contentment, not in your own ability to fix problems, but in my unwavering commitment to uphold you. Yield your insufficiency to me, and watch as I display my sovereignty. The same power that formed galaxies stands ready to uphold you. Surrender your anxiety and let my omnipotence fill the gaps you cannot fill on your own. Never doubt the significance of interceding for others. You may ask, does my prayer really make a difference? The answer is a resounding yes. Your prayers mingle with the prayers of believers across generations, rising before my throne like sweet incense. In response, I dispatch angelic assistance, open doors, soften hearts, and orchestrate events that align with my perfect will. When you pray for someone in pain, you become a channel of my healing grace. When you pray for a lost soul, you help them hear my voice of salvation. When you pray for your community, you create space for my spirit to transform environments, break strongholds, and spark revival. Intercession is not merely a spiritual exercise. It is a profound partnership with me in shaping destinies. Take it seriously. Pray persistently, assured that your petitions do not vanish into the void. As your journey continues, remember that I celebrate even the smallest steps you take in faith. I see your daily sacrifices, your behind-the-scenes acts of kindness, your private devotion to prayer, and they delight my heart. The world may chase after grand achievements and public accolades, but my kingdom often advances in quiet, hidden ways. A single smile to a hurting stranger, a silent prayer for a friend, a donation given without fanfare. These are the building blocks of my love in action. In my eyes, no good deed is insignificant. Each act of love, each word of hope, each gesture of mercy adds another layer to the tapestry of redemption. Do not grow weary in doing good. In the fullness of time, these seemingly modest seeds will blossom into blessings far exceeding your imagination. If you are weary of waiting for answered prayers, look to my word for examples of saints who waited for years, even decades, before seeing my promises fulfilled. Abraham waited for Isaac. Joseph waited for release from prison. The early church waited for the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Waiting is not a punishment, it is a canvas on which faith is painted. In the crucible of patience, your trust in me grows stronger, your perspective becomes clearer, and your heart becomes more aligned with my will. Yes, waiting can stretch you, but it also refines you. While you wait, keep praying. While you wait, keep believing. While you wait, do what your hands find to do, serving me in the present with all your heart. When the breakthrough comes, whether gradually or in a sudden flash of glory, you will appreciate it more deeply because of the perseverance that shaped your soul. Let me address your questions about the future. You ask, what is my purpose, and how can I fulfill it in a world so full of distractions and temptations? Rest in the knowledge that I have a unique role for you, perfectly fitted into my grand design. Whether that role is widely recognized or almost invisible to the world, it is significant to me. Cultivate faithfulness where I have placed you. Commit your way to me in prayer, and I will align your desires with my kingdom purposes. Do not measure your impact by numbers or applause. Measure it by your obedience and the fruit of the Spirit blooming in your life. If the fruit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control is flourishing, then know you are walking in my will. In times when you feel insufficient or disheartened, remember the cross. The cross speaks volumes about your worth in my eyes and about the lengths I went to restore you. It also reminds you that suffering can bring redemption. My sacrificial act was not defeat, but the very means through which humanity gained eternal hope. If I can transform the horror of crucifixion into the beauty of salvation, can I not transform the trials in your life into testimonies that radiate with glory? Fix your gaze on that cross, for it is the pinnacle of my love. At its foot, every burden grows lighter, every guilt is forgiven, and every fear is overshadowed by resurrection power. As you stand at the threshold of new chapters, some of you feel the need to let go of past burdens, old hurts, grudges, disappointments. I bid you to lay them down. You cannot step into the fullness of the future while dragging the weight of yesteryears behind you. Healing begins the moment you decide not to nurse the wound any longer. Let my spirit create in you a new heart, one free from the toxins of bitterness and regret. If you have caused pain, seek forgiveness sincerely. If you have been hurt, grant forgiveness liberally. In doing so, you free yourself to embrace the unfolding blessings I have prepared. Release the baggage and find your arms open to receive new mercy every morning. Rejoice in the knowledge that you are never beyond the reach of my voice. Some fear they have drifted too far, that their sins are too great, or that the silence in their prayer life is unbreakable. Yet I want you to know that a single step in my direction is enough for me to run toward you, like a father welcoming a prodigal child. My posture is always open-armed. Whenever you feel numb or distant, do not retreat in shame. Press in. Speak honestly to me, even if all you can manage is a broken whisper. My love can unravel the tightest knots and melt the hardest hearts. The lines of communication remain open because of my grace, not your merit. Trust that I stand ready to fill your emptiness with the sweet fullness of my presence. I also encourage you to nurture meaningful connections with fellow believers. You were not created to walk this journey alone. Community can be messy, for each person carries their own struggles and idiosyncrasies. Yet within this imperfect fellowship lies a treasure, the chance to grow in compassion, empathy, patience, and selflessness. Through shared worship, communal prayer, and mutual accountability, you build each other up in faith. You learn that my love transcends cultural, generational, and personal boundaries. Here, your joys are multiplied and your sorrows are divided as you bear one another's burdens. Do not give up on community because of past disappointments. Seek my guidance on where to plant yourself. Let me connect you with brothers and sisters who will challenge, inspire, and uplift you. Together, you shine more brightly than you ever could alone. Lastly, my child, I place before you a divine appointment, the call to share the hope you have received. You may wonder if you are eloquent enough or if you know enough scripture. But remember, the most powerful testimony is often a simple account of how my grace touched your life. You do not need a stage or a microphone to share my love. You can do it over a cup of coffee, in a social media post, or through a handwritten letter of encouragement. Let your life speak louder than any speech. When people see the transformation in you, the peace that calms your storms and the joy that shines even in trials, they will ask, "What is the source?" Then you can point them to me. Go therefore and make disciples, not by force but by the irresistible pull of genuine love and kindness. The harvest is great, and I invite you to take part. Now, my beloved child, I entrust these words to your heart. Breathe them in deeply. Let them anchor you for the journey that lies ahead. New chapters, fresh adventures, and deeper intimacy with me. Never forget that I am for you, not against you. I am your ally, not your adversary. My plans are to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. When clouds gather, hold on to my promises. When the sun shines, celebrate my goodness. When you stumble, rise again in my grace. When you triumph, give glory to my name. You carry my spirit within you, and that spirit is an ever-present counselor, comforter, and friend. Let me lead you, mold you, and bless you, that you might become a blessing to a world in desperate need of my light. I do not speak these things lightly, nor do I relinquish my watchful care once these words fade from your hearing. Day by day, hour by hour, my eyes remain fixed on you with unwavering affection. When you look back over the tapestry of your life, you will see my fingerprints in every thread. When you look forward to the road still untraveled, trust my hand to guide you. Though the path may twist, turn, and rise unpredictably, my presence ensures you will never walk it alone. Open your heart to me each morning. Offer me your plans, your dreams, and your pain. Invite me to speak, and be prepared to listen. I, the Lord your God, hold nothing but genuine love for you, and I rejoice in being your guiding light in every breath you take. Let these final reflections settle into your spirit. You are cherished, you are chosen, and you are called. You have been given an inheritance of faith, more precious than any earthly wealth. You stand among a great cloud of witnesses who have walked this path of faith before you. Patriarchs, prophets, apostles, and countless unnamed saints whose stories continue to echo through eternity. You carry their legacy forward, shining your unique blend of gifts and personality into the corners of the world you inhabit. Marvel at the privilege of living a life that resonates with eternal significance. Rejoice in the truth that your identity is rooted not in your achievements or failures, but in the steadfast love I have freely bestowed upon you. Let the final word here be one of hope and commission. The baton of faith is in your grasp. Run your race with perseverance, casting aside every hindrance and fixing your eyes on me, the author and finisher of faith. Lay your anxieties, regrets, and ambitions at my feet daily. Let me be your portion, your song, your strong tower. My spirit stands ready to empower you, comfort you, and equip you for every good work. Embrace the discipline of prayer, the delight of worship, and the lifelong growth found in my word. Serve courageously, love extravagantly, forgive wholeheartedly, and speak life continually. By doing these things, you will experience the fullness of joy I promise to those who remain in my love. I, the Lord your God, have written these words upon your heart. Let them guide you, transform you, and fuel your passion for sharing my eternal message with a world in desperate need of hope. And when your strength wanes, lean all the more upon me. When confusion sets in, remember I hold every answer in my hand. When pain or sorrow visits, know that my comfort is an ever-present invitation. Nothing you face is beyond my notice, and nothing you endure is beyond my redemption. Rest in my embrace, stand on my promises, walk in my freedom, and live as a testament to my unfathomable love. By doing so, you will find my grace sufficient in every circumstance. Before you step away, dear child, I extend a gentle invitation for you to keep connecting, to keep drawing near. In these modern times, where technology has also become a means of sharing my truths, allow my words to ring out through every available avenue, so that more hearts may awaken to my voice. If you have been blessed and comforted by this message, I encourage you to keep this flame burning, both in your heart and within the wider community of faith seekers. In unity, my children can create a radiant testimony that shines like a city on a hill, leading countless souls out of darkness. Therefore, I speak a call to action. As you pass these words on through your voice, your deeds, or any platform I have entrusted to you, do so with a heart of humility and gratitude. If you feel equipped with the tools of modern communication, I invite you to use them wisely. Let your corner of the digital world become a place of encouragement, love, and spiritual guidance. If you feel led, subscribe to this channel of inspiration and leave your affirmation. Let others see that the seeds planted here have taken root by liking and sharing. In doing so, you help multiply the blessing, allowing my words to reach beyond what any single heart could achieve alone. Your willingness to take this small step can become the vessel through which I stir hope in hearts you may never meet face to face. Yes, my precious child, I use every medium that fosters the spread of my eternal promises. Do not underestimate the power of a simple click or a moment of engagement that signals you have felt the tug of my spirit. In so doing, you are not merely clicking a button. You are affirming that my message resonates within you and may resonate within someone else who stumbles upon these words. Let each act reflect the care and responsibility you bear as a steward of truth. May you find joy in seeing how even the smallest gestures done in faith can spark a flame that lights another's path. Come now, my beloved. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you in every season, in every sorrow, and in every triumph. Let the seeds of my word flourish in your life, bearing fruit that honors my name and blesses those around you. Let your spirit soar free from the chains of guilt, regret, or bitterness, for I have shattered every fetter at the cross. Let your voice be raised in praise and your heart be anchored in the unshakable foundation of my truth. Walk forward with courage and humility, dedicated to scattering seeds of hope wherever you go. And if your heart resonates with this message, if you sense a yearning to remain connected, do not hesitate. Subscribe, like, and share, so that together you and your fellow believers may carry my light to every corner of the earth. I breathe my peace over you now, concluding this message with my everlasting promise. Surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Take these words, hold them close, and revisit them whenever the storms of life threaten to overshadow your trust in me. As your journey unfolds, remember this: everything is happening according to my perfect plan. The help you seek is already on its way, and every word you've heard today is a seed of faith planted to prepare your heart for what's ahead. But this is only the beginning. The road ahead requires faith, wisdom, and understanding, and I will provide everything you need to walk it boldly. Keep seeking, keep knocking, and keep listening, for I have so much more to reveal to you. Don't let this moment end here. Return often, because each message is another step toward the abundant, joyful, and fulfilling life I have prepared for you. And don't walk this journey alone. Invite others to join you. Someone in your life might need the very hope and reassurance you found here. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and stay ready for more guidance, love, and promises. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. You never know how it might change their life. Let's continue this journey of faith together as I lead you into the fullness of my plan for your life. Until next time, stay faithful, stay hopeful, and always remember, I am with you every step of the way. Amen.